storming. Brains stay pouring all over the court. Shetty trade scoring, a rational activist. Others remain dormant, factual passages. Able to wage war when time call for it. Burn fire upon corporate setting his back. Sun is fall forward. See the big picture. Don't get stuck on small portraits. Tap resources, just three inner forces. Mind, body, and soul working like piano chords. Linking the piece together from the root like Neanderthals. Reserving animalistic behavior when I convert into the cross satanic spiritual savior. Words that I use are the truth if I never gave ya anything else in your life. Remember words that I breathed on this mic. I print people a copy to read what I write. Tell it fast like my speed on a bike. Like a native chief, I speak and bring peace with a pipe. Subtle as a thief in the night with beats in the light. Check me coming I'm blacking out like Slobodan Milosevic. Hold that, take some with you. Eternal pain when New Jerusalem hit you. Fall back, don't press the issue with script, lock, split, check, Bethlehem officials.
Yo, what is going on, people? What's up? Welcome. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve, anyways. Hope you all have a great Christmas Eve and a great Christmas tomorrow. Get everything you want to. Unfortunately, I haven't got everything I wanted to because Nerdman is still alive. And he is here.
Bar humbug. I hope you're all as alone and miserable as I am. Thank you.
You see it, man? Cool. What's up?
Hey, I'm happy to be here and to celebrate, Christmas Eve with all my brothers as a fellow black man,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Nerdman.
Uh-huh.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good
choice. I've been having a debate with a bunch of other people say it's not. Danny says it's not. Chris says it's not.
Yeah, no.
JG says it's not.
There's two different definitions for it.
No, but it's complete. Yeah, it can be two things. It can be an action movie. And
it's not specifically a Christmas movie like Pure, and there were a lot of films like that. Yeah. So you could say it's not that, but yeah, it can be multi-genre. It is still defined as a Christmas movie.
Wait. It's not a genre. I don't think it's a Christmas movie in terms of genre. It's set at Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that makes it a Christmas movie is that it's celebrated for a long time as a Christmas movie. People say, "Oh yeah, Die Hard because it's set at Christmas. We watch it at Christmas." That's what it's known for. You know what I mean? It's become that.
There's a lot of films that wouldn't count if we pulled that logic. Like most films considered Christmas movies wouldn't count. Stuff like Gremlins and other things. It's a Wonderful Life even.
Well, It's a Wonderful Life is a bit of a Christmas movie. I mean,
Home Alone.
Yeah, but you could say it's not specifically that for a lot of it. So you could make that argument.
Yeah. Home Alone is a Christmas movie. I mean,
that's a Christmas movie for sure.
That's straight up Christmas. It's kids, they're at Christmas.
Yes, and also Batman Returns. Also The Green Knight is a Christmas movie.
Is it? Who? Haven't seen that one. It's an A24, one of his nerdy movies.
Yeah, a masterpiece, another masterpiece, and it is a Christmas movie.
Oh, wait. No, I'm thinking of a different one. That's the one with the heavy metal. The heavy metal band get caught in some weird neo-Nazi camp. That one's weird. Have you seen that one? That's weird, right? It's called Green Room.
The Green Room, yeah. Yeah, Green Room.
Yeah, is the horror one?
Yeah.
And they turn into zombies or some shit like that?
No. It's just Patrick Stewart.
No, you're thinking of Dead Snow. I think the one he's thinking of is Green Room, where it's a band who then gets caught in stuff and are trapped in a room trying to get out, and it's pretty brutal. I mean, I didn't think it was amazing, but it was pretty good, and just it really, it's a movie that really puts you on the edge of your seat, realizing just the smallest mistakes, and characters will die. They won't just give them plot armor at all. Just done.
So I know Nerdman talks about ranking Christmas movies, but I mean, there's only really three of us here. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, good question.
And let's just say Christmas movie, not the Die Hard or whatever, but something you consider.
I've got three that are the same movie though. and it's the Scrooge trilogy. I usually watch it every Christmas. I haven't done it this time. I don't think I will, but I usually do a trilogy of. I don't know why I like. I think it's because it was the first school play I ever saw. Was my sister doing a version of the Scrooge story? But the one with Alec McGuinness, like the really really old one with Alec McGuinness. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the
Yeah,
Christmas
I know. I've
Carol.
seen them all. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with Alec McGuinness. Then I watched the one with um
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, of course, which is
Yeah.
like so funny. I love that one. And then I usually finish it off by watching the Jim Carrey one. But no one ever wants to do it with me, and that's one of the reasons I'm happy that I'm not,
Yeah, I mean, I like it.
with
It's
anyone this Christmas. I'm kind of glad because, yeah, I can do whatever the fuck I want, basically.
Yeah. I'm right there with you, brother.
yeah. I mean, my
What about
favorite
you,
would
Paul?
probably, yeah, it would. I mean, I guess It's a Wonderful Life would probably just be the one that I think is the best. My personal favorite. I'll have to search it up quickly. Let's see. I mean, it might just be It's a Wonderful Life, but let's see if there's.
You know, I don't think I've seen that movie. I don't know why. It's just something about it doesn't.
Me neither. I
I
think
just.
school would pick some bullshit ass movie like that. You know?
No,
I
it's
mean,
not
I
bullshit.
get
A
it
Wonderful
feels
Life
good.
isn't bullshit, man.
It's a
Yeah,
bullshit
You can't say it's a bullshit.
It's very
Yeah,
feel
dude.
good and it's well made. I
But
mean, I like
really,
Nightmare.
Didn't that movie come out before you were born?
Yeah, it came
No.
out before like all of us were born.
Actually, my favorite Christmas movie, and I'm sure Cole will share this with me, is Silence of the Lambs.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's considered a Christmas movie. Yeah,
I
no,
like
so,
watching it on Christmas.
yeah.
You guys
Nightmare
smoke
Before
way too
Christmas
much,
is
bro.
another, I guess,
What up,
and
big bro?
yeah, Miracle on
What about Christmas
31st
Carol?
Street.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Bry, and Jack.
Absolutely, bro. And Jack and everybody. What about A Christmas Carol?
Yeah, that's good too. Is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang considered one as well?
It is set in Christmas, actually, isn't it? I think it
Mhm.
is. But wait a second. Which one did you say was yours? Anzo, you said A Christmas Carol. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. It's simple, but it's and I like that it's scary as well. I like the scary bit with the. I always like the Ghost of Christmas Future. What would happen if you
No,
had
wait.
the
Not the
the
movie I
three
was
ghosts
talking
visit
about.
you?
I'm sorry. Not A Christmas Carol. A Christmas Story. My bad.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know that one.
oh wait, you don't? They
You know
play it
that
on
one
like
with the little
TV
kid?
every year. Yeah, with the
With
gun.
the
He
little
wants
kid
to
and he tries to get the BB gun. He wants a BB gun for Christmas. And they keep telling him, you're going to shoot your eye out. Then he
Well,
gets
you
the
see,
fucking BB
you
gun and
see, he's
shoots his
not
eye
from
out.
North America, so he wouldn't know and about the culture.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's basically.
I
I
haven't
didn't
seen
think.
it.
Oh wow, that's. Well, I mean, you should probably see it. I mean, I do think it's a bit overrated, but it's great. It's basically the film that kind of like perfectly like a POV perspective just sums up like American Christmases and the culture there.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I mean, I'll watch those. I don't because I like my superhero movies at Christmas. I like horror movies at Christmas for
Hmm.
some stupid reason.
Oh, actually, A Christmas
Um,
Story was made by the same director who did Black Christmas.
oh, really? But yeah. So and then I like the obviously a Christmas Carol, but I don't necessarily like Christmas movies. Like there's that one,
Me
what is
neither.
it, 49th Street or something like that? Like Christmas on 49th,
Miracle on
Santa,
40th something street. No,
Yeah, I
Miracle
thought
on
it was
40th.
yeah,
34th Street.
Or some street,
34th
whatever.
Street or something like that. And I'm like, I've seen, it's just movies like that. I watch them and they're just too squeaky clean for me. I don't, it doesn't really do much for me. But we could rank Christmas movies if you want. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna set up that ranking and shit.
I mean,
But
we could do it next week if you want. On Friday, we could do a Christmas movie tournament.
if you want to set it up, Nerman, the ranking, because you use that other list, and I don't use that one. So if you want to set it up, yeah, you can do that.
Oh, have you got but we need a list of Christmas movies.
No, don't they have
Yeah, there's two tier lists.
Yeah, the tier, not the the tier list.
Do you want to do a tier ranking, or you want to do I don't know which one you want to do.
No, the tier ranking. The tier ranking. That's the one that you always do.
Yeah, I could just look up Christmas movie. It will probably be there.
And do a tier ranking for it. And we can do that.
If Shazam isn't there, I'm not using it.
If what?
That's one of my favorite Christmas movies now.
Oh, we could just use one for Shazam that nobody has seen, like one of the films on there.
Mm-hmm.
This guy wants Shazam.
Oh, we've also got Christmas songs tier list.
God, now that will make my ears bleed.
Man, and true, we already know Mariah Carey has the best Christmas songs ever. So let's
I don't know, man. Or Christmas carols. I'll do Christmas carols, man, because I love my.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Of course.
Now, come on, bro. Don't you like We Three Kings, man? We Three Kings, bro. Can't tell.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love came to me.
A partridge in a pear tree.
Oh my God, no. I'm more or less the Christmas movie.
All right. I've got Christmas movies up, and we've got 2 Die Hard, so we can use Die Hard as. I ain't seen a lot of these, bro. Why have they got 2 of each? They've got 2 of each. It's weird.
I know Die Hard 1 and 2 is a Christmas movie.
Well, I've got this one up. The ultimate Christmas movie tier list.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. The new What If episode, I didn't watch all of it because I'm like, I'm gonna fold my laundry and watch it at the same time. But as I was watching it, yeah, it definitely had a Die Hard feel to it. I was like, okay, this looks interesting.
It was trash. What are you talking about, bro? Die Hard feel. It had a what's it called? Something Blade Runner. Had a Blade Runner feel to it. You're talking about the one with. Are you talking about the one with this chick from Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, that's the first one. The first one was garbage.
Oh, first one was garbage. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
The second one was
the second one.
Yeah, there's 3.
What was it?
It's one every day.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one every day. Wow.
Yeah, it's every day. It's one every day. So the second one was
I wouldn't have come on. I would have watched that instead.
Oh my God! Fuck you. That was your idea.
I know, right? Because I was like, what am I doing with myself?
Shit, what was the second one?
Finished.
Oh my God, what was the second one?
Wait, what second?
The second one is.
He's talking about Marvel. Oh shit! It isn't even in the top. It's not even in the top 10. Watched things.
It was an Avenger one, but it was old Avengers. So it was. Oh yeah, okay. It was. What if Peter Quill? Right. What if Peter Quill attacked the Avengers? That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? Another Guardians of the Galaxy one? They had 2 Guardians of the Galaxy ones in a row.
Well, it was Peter Quill as a kid. So instead of instead of Yondu keeping Peter Quill, he ended up giving Peter Quill to Ego, and Ego possessed him kind of and gave him his powers, and then they had to end up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was good. But they had Hank Pym as an Avenger. They had T'Challa.
Guardians ones in the row. I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's one
But
Guardians is enough.
yeah, but the third one is what's his name? Army Hammer takes over
Oh,
Stark
really?
Plaza. Yeah, it takes over Stark's Plaza, and that's where it comes into like a Die Hard kind of thing.
Oh,
So I want to finish
right.
watching that one. That one was pretty good so far from what I see.
Okay. Well, this is what I've got for
Thanks,
Christmas movies. I don't even know if you know all of these, man. Like I
We'll only do the ones we know. We'll only do the ones we know.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna turn off something and then I'll be right with you.
Justin Hammer, not the canon. What? What, Eli? I don't know what you mean by that.
And
Merry Christmas, Eli. Absolutely.
did he mean to say like cannibal or something?
I thought he meant to say cannibal. Darcy gets a lot of lines. Yeah, Darcy does get a lot of lines. But from what I seen, I seen right up until the part where Happy goes into the tunnel and he's like, "Oh, have a Christmas party." He does the Die Hard thing. I was like, "Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that." So then I stopped watching it. So I want to watch the rest. I want to watch that and Monarch. And that newest episode of Monarch. You watching Monarch, Cole?
Oh, sorry. What?
Monarch? You watching Monarch? Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't yet.
You know what we could also do? We could also do some kind of movie quiz I can find as well.
Your knowledge in movies ain't that good, bro.
It's better than yours, bro.
With
your memory loss and everything.
You wish.
Come on, man. That old age is getting up to you, man.
Come on. Name the tiers. Let's get a Nerd Man tier naming because I don't like the 1, 2, 3. You gotta name it,
Oh, okay. I'll name it and then I'll put it back up. All right.
The last one has to be just as trash as every DCEU movie.
Yeah, so, sadly, guys, I have to go now. But
no problem, Cole.
Yeah, it's gonna be like an hour or so if you're still streaming by then. Then I might stop by again later. But yeah,
what are you doing? You're going for?
I have to host a stream for someone else. They couldn't make it, and they asked me to host it. I guess so. Yeah.
And not only is he hosting it, it's a girl.
Huh?
I was like,
not only that, it's supposed to be a girls only stream, and then they told me to change my name to Colette.
Well, you are gay, so.
Jesus.
Well, anyway, happy Christmas Eve, Nerd
Yeah,
Man.
same to you. Take care, Cole.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
I hope you get enough prostitutes to kill or whatever you need.
He would only kill the black ones.
All right. So what are we doing? Yeah. All right. So I don't. These are fine though.
It's up to you.
Yeah. I've changed.
I know your listing name is going to be some bullshit, but whatever.
All right. So here we go. Any words from these guys? Yeah.
Which guys?
The guys in the chat.
No.
So I've just got it like very simple. 10 Christmas classic, 9.5, 9, 8.58, 7, 6.5, 6, and then the last two are as great as the MCU, which means not very great, and just as trash as Nzo's opinions.
Wow.
For the last one, I'm not feeling very creative today, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah. So where do we start with this? Christmas. You know this one? Christmas.
What is it?
Christmas on the Square.
No. Skip.
No. Christmas Drop.
Skip.
Klaus.
Klaus. No, let's go to Batman.
I'm talking now. Yeah, Batman Returns. There we go. First one, Batman Returns.
Oh,
top
tier.
I'd put that in top tier for Christmas movie. I actually particularly like watching this movie on Christmas.
Yeah, top tier.
It's really dark and funny and whatever. So Christmas classic. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna use this for Shazam. And I'm gonna put that in Christmas classic as well. And I know since you agree with me.
That goes into opinions. That goes into the last category. Shazam.
Oh, come on. You know you didn't say Shazam was that bad. Don't pretend, Nzo. Don't just troll. I know you think that of Shazam Fury of the Gods, but don't. You said the first Shazam was actually good. You just didn't like the.
I said it was good. I said it was all right.
Okay, fine, but it isn't bottom of the.
Well, it's definitely not. I'd say 7 at least. For the first one.
So it's 7. All right, so we're putting that to 8.5. This is Shazam 2. Is the second Batman. I don't know why they've got 2 of each. It's really weird. No, all right, Scrooged.
Top tier for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely top tier, bro. Anybody in the chat can tell us if you've seen any of the other movies. Yeah, Scrooged is hilarious, dude. What's your favorite part of that one? Because there's just so much funny shit in that. And you know, I think that came out like when I was exactly 4 years old, and it was one of the first movies I saw with my family.
I couldn't think of a favorite part. I just like the movie. I think it's really good.
Yeah. But I you know, it has the guy from Police Academy, right? Like this screaming guy who was in all the 80s movies.
Yeah,
I think anything with he plays what's the guy? They usually call him something in these movies.
Police Academy.
No. The because in A Christmas Carol, there's a character that no, this was made up for this movie. Sorry. But it's the guy who hello again.
Yeah. So apparently, 2 people.
You're not a woman.
Had it. 2 people had a delay on that stream, so they moved it back like 5 hours. So yeah, I guess I'm back here now.
Oh, okay, nice.
Women in a nutshell. Okay, anyway.
So far we've done Batman Returns. Where would you put that? Christmas classic?
I mean, I would say more like a 9. Well, actually, what's your tier looking like?
So we've
like
got,
what are the rankings?
Well, it's just basic rankings, but then as the last 2 is as great as the MCU, which means not great, obviously. And just as trash as Nzo's opinions is the rest.
Okay. Yeah, I would say,
said, hold on. Only seen clips of Rebel Meat. It's the same stuff. Cornfield, bad slow-mo. Looks bad. Yeah, it is bad.
Yes, it's garbage.
Have you seen it now?
And undecided pick. Rebel Moon?
Have you seen it now? Rebel Moon?
Yeah, I've seen Rebel Moon.
Yeah, oh, really? I don't think it's all that bad, though. Come on, bro. It's not as bad as
it is so
it's not as bad as Sucker Punch.
Even Danny said it's not that bad either, and I'm like,
no, it's worse than Sucker Punch. It's not as bad as Army of the Dead. That's it.
Shut up! It's not as bad as Army of the Dead, and it's not as bad as Sucker Punch.
No, you got the first one right, not the second.
The problem is the pacing. The pacing. No, you're telling me Army of the Dead is worse than fucking Sucker Punch? Come on, Nzo. You
no, Sucker Punch is the worst. No, Sucker Punch is
Army of the Dead is worse.
No, it's not.
No way.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Sucker
why,
Punch is
what's good
horrible.
about it? Name one thing. It has like the worst visuals and direction in film history.
Yeah, but
Actually,
at
like,
that's
least
not
it
true.
has some kind of story.
yeah,
Like
a garbage story.
Yeah, but you can follow a story in that movie. In
Yeah, I
Sucker
don't care.
Punch,
It's garbage.
you
Everything about
can't
it is
even follow a
garbage.
story.
Yeah, no,
Sucker
Sucker Punch at least
was.
has good visuals. That's one thing over Army of the Dead. At least it does one thing right.
You can't tell me that anything in Sucker Punch was better looking than that tiger.
Yes, the whole film was just blurry and shit with garbage visuals,
Oh my
especially
God.
the tiger.
Maybe you should
agree
say.
with you. I agree with you on the visuals, but I still, the fact that it had like, I could follow a story. It was a bad story with full of plot holes, but I could follow a story with characters.
I mean,
don't
to
know
me, that
what's
doesn't matter.
But wait a second, I don't know what's going on in Sucker Punch. That's the problem. What is going on? Tell me the story of Sucker Punch, because I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. It's garbage, and it's so incoherent. I agree, but again, I'm not saying that isn't garbage as well. Sucker Punch, for the most part, is garbage too, but at least does like a couple things right. So I'll take it over Army of the Dead.
But I can't see how the fundamental of having a story, like, I'm not trying to like
there is
big
a
up Army
story.
of
It's
the
just a
Dead. I
weird
think
one.
Army of the Dead is terrible, but
it's just a weird story, and like that's some interpretations which fails miserably, but it has a story, just a weird one. Like,
yeah, it's really, but it's beyond weird. It's incoherent and boring. It's not only like, like some incoherent shit can be actually quite intriguing to you're like, oh well, what's happening or something like that. But it doesn't even have that. It has
I mean,
no
I would say the
merit
same thing with
whatsoever.
Army of the Dead, though. I thought that was incoherent
No,
and boring.
it's about zombies. It's about people trying
and
to fight
boring
zombies and
It tries
to
to do epic stuff, but it's filmed so boring and just
You
lazily.
keep going on like I fucking like the movie or I'm trying to defend the movie. I know it's boring zombies and boring stuff. The problem with Sucker Punch, clearly, is that I can't even go that far as to go, it's about boring zombies or it's about like a boring team of people trying to like do whatever. I can't even get that far.
Well, it's at least
That's
about
the problem.
robots and fights.
So going back to the more contemporary film, that's the same thing. At least it's more coherent than Army of the Dead and Sucker Punch. That's the only thing that, like, the pacing is really, really slow. But by the end of the movie, I'm like, oh, okay, it's got some flashy visuals, it's got some nice action, and I could follow a story. And the story isn't completely boring because it's derivative of a classic story, right? Seven Samurai. The problem with it is like when they go and meet these different people, it's like they just meet them and they don't do anything a lot of the time. And then the pacing. Yeah, go on.
No, I agree with you. And it's like, I don't know. It's just like, wash, rinse, repeat. Let's go to this place. Let's find somebody else. Okay, boom, we got it. Let's go to this place, find somebody else. Boom, we got it. You know what I mean? I was just like, what?
Yeah, it was so weird. Like
it was like a child wrote it.
But it was like the pacing because of that is so weird because you'd think that that's a simple story that you could actually do. Like, okay, so we go to one place, we find the person, we set up a nice action scene. Maybe they don't want to come with them or they don't want to be recruited and they have to like fight to get them or something, some obstacle in their way of getting them. And then that would be the interesting component of the story. Like I remember the general when he gets Simon Hansu. It's like they get him and then he don't do anything for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, and then another thing is like the first guy from Sons of Anarchy. Why'd you just trust this guy like right away? You know what I mean? It was like, hey, I'm gonna help you. Okay, let's go. I got a ship. Let's go. I'm like, really? Just like that? Just that easy? And then look what happens. You end up betraying them. I was like,
yeah. It's a weird movie anyway. I don't I don't think it's good, but I'm just saying I don't think it's the garbage. It's not the level of garbage that the Army of the Dead was, or the Sucker
I'd
Punch
watch
was.
Army of the Dead over that though.
Really?
Yeah, I
Wow.
would.
Yeah,
Over
I'll
Rebel
watch
Moon,
Sucker
yeah, I would.
Punch and BVS over it.
Wow.
I'd watch
I mean,
BVS over it.
BVS is. Oh, I'd watch that just as normal. I just think this guy is good. This guy is good with very, very specific limitations of what he can do. He needs IP, and he needs a story structured for him of the IP, or he could take something that already exists, like either a comic book or something that visually lays it out for him, and just do that. Otherwise,
Well,
he's just gonna waste all of his talent for the rest of his life.
this was supposed to be a Star Wars movie, and I'm like, no, this did not feel like Star Wars in any kind of way. I could see the
Well,
beats, right? I could see some of the, the references to Star Wars, but as a feel like Star Wars movie, nah, it did not. It really
to be
didn't.
honest, I'd rather watch this than most of the Star Wars movies. I'm
'Cause
sorry.
you're an idiot.
No,
'Cause
I'm
you're an
not an
idiot.
idiot.
We
I'm
know that.
sorry.
Yes, you
No,
are.
no,
Yes,
no,
you are.
no. Especially the first three. I would watch this movie over the first three
Oh,
Star
you
Wars
what
movies.
the
easily.
fuck? Listen, I will
I don't
watch
care.
The Last Jedi over Rebel Moon. That's how
I don't know
garbage
what
it
the
is.
hell he's
The
talking about.
Last
You know what I
Jedi
mean?
is really good. It's better than
Wait,
most
what?
of the first.
What?
It's better than the first three Star Wars movies.
Stop
Bro,
your
It
noise,
is.
bro. He really
It
believes
is,
that,
bro.
Cole. Yeah, he said that before. Hey, Samuel Stokes, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, brother. He said that
Merry
before,
Christmas.
Cole. He said
Yeah,
Last
wow.
Jedi is better than the first three Star Wars movies.
Yeah, he has to be trolling. But okay, anyway, with these movies,
That's
though, I mean,
crack.
I might rate them a little lower, but I'll just keep them where they are because I like them. What's the one at 8 though? Because it has the same poster.
That's supposed to be Shazam.
Oh, okay. I'll put Shazam at 9. That's where I would rate it.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Really?
Goes up to 8.5. Yay. In fact, because I went Christmas classic, you went 7. So it should have been a 9 in the first place. So it goes up to a 9.5.
Nice.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's just it's fun like at Christmas, especially at Christmas. It's a nice movie to watch.
Shazam.
I think it's every bit, dude. If you're gonna put Batman Returns up there, like Shazam is every bit as like Christmassy, a superhero movie
Yeah.
as
Oh,
It is
no, if
true.
you say Christmassy, yeah, I'll say Christmassy. But as a good movie?
It is a good movie.
I just think
okay.
I think your MCU ness fanboyism has like blinded you with
It's okay.
that movie.
It's not great.
It's not okay. It's as opposed to what? Thor? As opposed to Thor and fucking Captain America
What
1,
up, Perp?
which you
Merry
think are like
Christmas,
the
Perp.
greatest movies ever. Come on, bro. Get out of here.
A Christmas Story is the best Christmas
Shazam is
movie.
Shazam is
You
a
see,
more classic.
That's why I like Perp. And I'm sorry, Mr. Stream Perp. I completely fell asleep and forgot. But that's why I like Perp. Perp's on point. A Christmas Story is the best Christmas movie of all times, hands down. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great one. I think it's the most overrated. I'm sorry. They really forced that.
How?
I'm sorry. I'm just don't think it's that special. What happened was they really forced it down everyone's throats, played it on TV constantly, and tried to make it into this classic app because they were sad that it bombed in theaters and it was so good. So then they
I seen
overrated it.
that in theaters, right?
Yeah, but not many people did, and then people were upset once they saw it on DVD and realized it was so good. So then there was like an over push to like make it some sort of classic when it really isn't. And I'd say the same thing with Elf. They really forced that into a classic when it was just good, nothing special.
I haven't seen Elf, but I hear good things about it.
Yeah, it's good. I just don't understand why people think it's a fucking classic, and it's because because it plays on TV every year. They forced it, and because it's like safe for ages.
So
I won't believe that it's better than Home Alone. I just won't.
Home
Alone is the GOAT. It's the GOAT Christmas movie, bro. Home Alone, straight
Wait
up.
a minute, hold on. Bro, so I don't think Star Wars had as much of an impact over here. Oh, okay. Maybe not. I think Star Wars could
Where
be considered, huh?
in the UK?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes and no. I mean, obviously, it didn't have as much of an impact, but it's had a big impact. I don't know anyone in the UK that doesn't rep for Scotland for Star Wars, and I don't get it. Star Trek's way better, first of all.
Hold up. Shut the
Um,
fuck up. Shut up.
it is.
Shut up.
It's
Shut up.
intellectually
Shut up.
more
This,
satisfying. It's
this is
straight
why
up
I did
better.
not want to fucking do this shit.
I'm telling you.
I was fine chilling at home, just watching TV, playing video games, until Nerdman said, hey, you want to do a stream? And my dumb ass thought, you know what? I ain't got nothing to do. Let's do a
Yeah,
stream.
just think of
And
this
I
as
got
like
to
a
listen to
British
this
comedy
bullshit.
I'm just
Cool.
look. I'm just
Cool.
saying it's more
Cool.
into like
Is
Yeah.
Star Trek better than Star Wars?
Is Star Trek better than Star Wars?
Yes.
No, definitely not the first three. No.
What do you mean?
Well, none of them. Huh?
Yeah,
What do
no,
you
I
mean
mean, there's
first
some
three?
great Star Trek shows, and I really like Deep Space
Star
Nine, but
Trek
it's not
Deep
better than
Space
those
Nine
first
is
three.
better than. It is better than those first three, and you know it.
No, no,
You
not.
know it
I'm
is.
sorry.
In
No,
your heart and soul, you know it is. Voyager's
No, yeah,
better
sorry.
than all of
You're
those as
you're
well.
comparing excellent Star Trek seasons, which is the only bar it ever reached, excellent, to then three masterpieces or amazing films. All right,
A
so
masterpiece
yes.
of what? What are you talking about? Three
The
as
first
well.
Star Wars.
You're trying to tell me the first Star Wars was a masterpiece?
yeah,
That
for its
first
time,
one?
yeah.
Yes.
Get out of here!
What do
Get
you mean
out
get
of
out
here
of
with
here?
that
Yes,
clown
the first
shit,
Star Wars
man.
movie. Oh my god. First off,
I'll
Simon
give you
Stokes'
this.
Die Hard is my #1 Christmas movie. I agree with you.
Dude,
I
Jurassic
like the
Park
one with Seth
eats.
Rogen and the guy out of Interception.
Oh yeah, that yeah, I know which one you're
Jurassic
talking
Park eats. E.T. All of those movies from the 70s.
Here we go.
Oh, sorry,
Star
not
Wars is
all of
better
those
than
big.
Trek.
about. Yeah, it was
Thank
the night
you.
before. I
Star
believe.
Trek is better. No, but look, all of those like. So
Oh my
say
god.
First Star Wars was. Thank you,
Hey,
Perp.
Perp.
Don't fucking lie about it, bro.
Hey, Perp.
It only
I'll
gets
send
good
you the
until the
link. You
second
can come
one.
in here, you know. If you want to come in here, Perp, let me know. I'll send you the
Yeah,
link.
like, yeah,
That's
of course,
blasphemy.
now that you watch it now after seeing all the other, fast-paced
Yes.
sci-fi movies, of course it might seem boring, but for its time, it did all that stuff.
No. There were sci-fi
Yes,
movies back
absolutely.
then as well. There were sci-fi movies that were already good in that era. Don't give me that bullshit.
Yes,
I'll
and that,
pull
but
up
that was
sci-fi
one of them
movies
that
from the
really
70s.
defined the genre too, and was a masterpiece.
It
Star
wasn't
Wars
a
is a
masterpiece. Stop
masterpiece.
calling it a masterpiece.
It is
Like
one.
12 Angry Men is a masterpiece.
It
That's
is.
not a
Star Wars
masterpiece.
is a masterpiece. Yes,
Star
it
Wars
is.
ain't no
Yes, it
masterpiece
is.
of nothing,
Hey,
bro.
Tamika, how you doing? Happy holidays.
Dude,
Thanks for popping
as a
in.
blockbuster, I'll take Jurassic Park over it. As
Over Star
intelligent
Wars?
and yeah, absolutely. The first Jurassic Park is way better than all three of those Star Wars movies.
You are out of your
I'd say it's on
fucking
par with
mind.
the third. That's it.
Absolutely
You know?
it is. Then
Oh
what
my
was the other
God.
one I was thinking of? Even before then, E.T. Like
Well, no, the
E.T.
ET
better
is a
than the
masterpiece
Star Wars.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
E.T. is a
exactly.
masterpiece.
All right, let me see sci-fi's from the 70s because they're always capping for this fucking movie. It's such cap, bro. I'm so fed up with it.
What are you talking about? I hate for the it's time excuse. Wait, that's not an excuse though.
Exactly, it's such an
No,
excuse,
it's not an
bro.
excuse though.
That's
Because
fine.
here's the
Hasn't aged
thing.
well.
No, that's the thing. So here's the thing. We always say that about certain movies. Oh, movies don't age well, right? So if that's the case, then we can't use time, right? We can't say that. If you say, "Oh, I hate it because of the time," then you can't say it didn't age well because it came out at a time where they didn't have
I
technology.
like a lot of movies from the 70s.
I'm not
I
saying
like
you
a lot
don't,
of
but I'm
movies
just
from
saying
the
you
70s.
can't use it.
I'm
It's a
saying that
time thing.
one specifically has not aged well because it ain't good. It ain't that good.
Oh, it's a masterpiece, man. It still is a
Aliens,
masterpiece.
all of those movies, all of these sci-fi.
Alien
Aliens is
came
not better
after
than
it.
Star Wars.
Alien came after it.
Aliens is, I know, but Alien is better than Star Wars.
Oh,
Alien
God.
and Aliens.
They're
Terminator's better
both.
than Star
Well,
Wars.
actually, no, I would not say
Terminator.
Aliens is better. No. All right,
All right, is
have you
Terminator
rewatched
better? Is
Aliens?
Terminator 1 and 2 better?
Not
No.
1, 2 is on par with it, but
Yes.
Aliens, no, you need to rewatch Aliens. There's a lot of stuff that did not age well. There's a lot of bad slow motion.
My mind is blown. You don't think T2's better than every single Star Wars movie ever made?
No.
T2's amazing as well.
T2 is great, but it's not better than Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's not.
Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes
Is not better than Empire Strikes Back. No. No.
He's gonna say shit like Silent Running.
Oh, for Cole is probably better. Planet of the Apes is probably Cole's favorite movie of all times, man.
Oh yeah.
What?
I like the second one where they're like, we're gonna kill the humans not because they're white though.
Yeah, you see,
Mad
or
Max
you
is
know what
better.
he liked? He watching fucking Michael Clark Duncan be a monkey. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's where they should be." That's exactly it.
You're such a bastard, Cole. Anyway, let me get back
Danny,
to
are
it.
you home? I'll send you the link if you want, Danny. I didn't know if you were home or not. I'll send you the link.
Okay. Well,
Dude,
I'll
Mad Max
say
is
one.
better, and I'm gonna give you one last one
No.
that is better.
Wait, the first Mad Max you're talking?
Yeah, no.
The first Mad Max is fucking boring as shit.
Yeah, the first Mad Max is not that good. The second
It's
one is better,
not.
but it's not
Yes.
better than Star Wars. It's
Absolutely
Fury Road
not.
that's the masterpiece.
Yeah,
The older ones aren't that good.
The what is a masterpiece?
Who was the character from
Let me
Defenders
just
of the
check him
Earth?
out before he says that shit again.
What, you
Flash
didn't like
Gordon
Fury
was
Road?
better. Flash
Fury Road
Gordon
was
was better
garbage.
as well.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I figured
You know
as
Flash.
much, Danny.
You know
What's
Flash
that?
Gordon. Flash Gordon
Yeah,
was
of
better
course.
than the Star Wars movies.
Are you
Thank
out of
you.
your mind?
No. What the hell, nerd?
Are you out of your mind?
Okay, listen.
No.
I'll say one that I do
Yes.
think is better than the first Star Wars. I'll say one.
No,
Fantastic Planet.
Who?
The
Fantastic
three
Planet.
Fantastic Planet.
Yeah, I think that one's better than the first Star Wars.
Dude,
I don't know.
I just think Star Wars is the most overrated thing. Like, and also, what's the deal with Darth Vader anyway, man? What the fuck is a black man playing him when he's white underneath, bro? I don't like that. I don't like that one
Of
bit,
course you
bro.
want to come up with some stupid bullshit now.
No, that's
Listen,
some racism,
listen.
bro.
That black man made that fucking voice iconic. All right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right,
you
exactly.
can't
So
have
why
Darth
are you white
Vader without
underneath
that
then?
voice.
Why-
Because they
if
couldn't
you
find a
white
black man
underneath
that was
then,
tall
bro?
enough to play the
Why-
role.
That's
do you
some
relate to a
psychological
nerd man?
warfare on black people, bro. You don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I think
know
Nerdman
that
relates to him
He
how he's
is
like black
trolling,
on the
Danny.
inside but white. Yeah, sorry, I mean white on the inside but black on the outside. I think Nerdman just relates to him and doesn't want to admit it.
Of course.
What are you talking about? I didn't relate to
course,
that. I was upset.
Nerdman is only black by skin only. That's
Mhm.
it. You know what I mean? Everything else is white. Oreo ass eating motherfucker. Yeah, you know it. You know it. It's a white boy.
Nah,
there.
man, I'm just telling it as it is, bro. You
guys remember Django?
Exaggerating.
You remember Django?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That fucking Samuel Jackson character, that's Nerdman.
What, smart?
No.
You mean I'm smart, yeah?
The house nigger. That's Nerdman. That's Nerdman. Hates his own kind, you know what I mean? It's up there.
You're the one who hates your own kind, bro. You're the one repping for Star Wars when there was a black man. They took off his helmet and they made him white. You explain that to me, bro.
Because the white man didn't have the voice that George Lucas wanted to, and when George Lucas knew right away that it was going to be a deeper voice, and he knew he needed to be a black person, and he went with James Earl Jones. History was made.
History was made indeed. Sent history back like 300 years, bro.
So what are you saying there, man? Are you saying it's like that was like one of those incidents where there's like a white singer lip syncing and then there's like some black guy behind the stage actually singing it?
What's the black actor's name again? Yeah, exactly.
James Earl
Exactly. It was
Jones.
minstrels. It was minstrels. James L. Jones got paid in whippings for his part in Star Wars, bro. Absolutely outrageous. Making him a white dude in the end, bro.
Anyways, Star Wars is dope. Let's go back to the list.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the list.
You know it's two against one, right? So we're smoking you right now. I'm just saying.
All right. Everybody knows I'm I'm spitting facts,
Oh
telling
yes.
the truth.
Hey,
yeah,
instead of For Christmas, can we replace that with Eyes Wide Shut?
Which one?
Can we do a Christmas movie quiz instead? I'm so bored of these tier lists.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, let's do a Christmas movie quiz. Let's see.
You said if what?
Didn't you mean to say what if?
Oh, hold on, no. Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan is better than the first 3 Star Wars movies. You have lost your mind, Danny. You are smoking that nerd man crack. Stop it.
Thank you.
It is not better than the first 3 Star
Yeah,
Wars.
that is not true at all, Danny.
Absolutely not. It's
Danny
good.
knows.
It's the best Star Wars movie, Star Trek movie. I agree, but it is not better than any of the first 3 Star Wars.
Do you know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Those new Star Trek movies are better than most of the old ones. To be fair.
Shut the hell up. Oh, most of the old movies? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, most of the old movies. I'm sorry. Like
Most of the
just to
Star
keep
Trek
it a
movies. I
buck.
agree. I agree. That first one with Chris Pine, the first Star Trek, that was really good. That one was really good. The second one was all right, but I understand where people was hating on the second one, but I didn't have a problem with what they did.
So, I thought it was all right as well. It wasn't as bad as people were making out. Christmas movies, these timeless movies, blah blah blah. What kind of quiz is this?
I don't know. You fucking picked it up.
Oh, okay. 74 Christmas movie trivia questions. Here we go. What is the name of the Grinch's loyal dog?
Oh, wasn't it like Max or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I just showed it.
Yeah, you just gave us the answer.
Oh, Jesus. You're such an idiot.
I didn't know it was right there. Oh, for God's sake, they have the answer right on. All right, I'll tell you what.
Nerdman, you'll like this comment. Nerdman,
hold
on. You'll like this comment, Nerdman.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
It was pretty bad. I just saw it. It was pretty bad.
Nah, it was not bad.
Call don't like anything.
Yeah, exactly. Bad in comparison to what? Exactly. What are you comparing? Because all I've got to compare it to is the MCU, and if we're comparing it to the MCU, ain't that bad. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, not wrong, but I would say it's about on par with Wakanda Forever, which was bad too.
I'd say
what
it's
was better, Aquaman 2 or Blue Beetle?
Aquaman 2.
Oh, so wait, hold on. You think Aquaman 2 is better than Wakanda Forever?
I think it's better than Black Panther.
Oh, you see that, Danny? Very good, Danny. I just wanted to hear you say that so I can hear Danny.
What? It's got a black dude in it. I'm not.
You heard that, Danny?
It's got a black dude in it. I'm still repping. It's got Black Manta.
Yeah, the villain.
Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Manta was better than the Black Panther character. I can tell you that much.
Oh my god. Bro said it's bad in comparison to cats. I don't know. I didn't for whatever reason. I just was like, do I really want to watch it? No rush. I usually beat first day, but I'm gonna go see it. I'll see it.
Yeah, no, I know how you feel. I felt that way about Aquaman too, but it's genuinely good. I actually think you will like it specifically, but it depends on if the comedy annoys you, because the comedy is like somewhat annoying.
Danny said that too. He said some of the jokes were too corny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the jokes were like really corny at a certain point, and they were coming like a little bit too much. But then there's a whole serious moments as well, which was nice to see.
Yeah,
What because I said it was better than Black Panther. It isn't better than I mean, it depends on your taste. I like DC more, so obviously I'm gonna like it better than Black Panther. But I can see the argument being made the other way around. To be honest, they're both good movies. So, so we're doing this.
Yeah, do the quiz. You can bring up the thing,
Yeah.
but you just don't show the answer.
I won't show the answer. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Should I do it as multiple choice?
Sure.
Yeah. Whatever you want. Yeah.
In fact, why don't we do that? That's a better idea. Wait, give me 1 second.
I will. Said clip that for sure. I want to go see it though. Maybe I'll go tomorrow if nothing's going on. I'll go watch tomorrow.
Multiple choice. Let's see.
Danny, you still there? Watch the What If episode today. It's pretty good. I didn't finish it, but it's kind of like a Die Hard feel to it. You might enjoy it. Nerd might want to do some quiz or some shit.
All right, fuck this. In the film Elf, what is the main character Buddy's favorite type of pasta?
Pasta?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it?
I'm just gonna.
I have no idea.
Spaghetti. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, I recently watched it again for a stream that then I had to cancel, so pretty sure it was spaghetti that he then like mixed with other sweets.
Okay, so your final answer is spaghetti?
It's spaghetti, yeah. We're just winging it, Donnie. So if you're home and we're still on, let us know. Come in. Yeah, go ahead.
So the answer, in fact, was spaghetti, which gives Nzo 0 points because he doesn't know anything about movies, and Cole 1 point because he's a nerd. I'm gonna do the points and share it with you. All right.
He got it right too. So spaghetti. Yeah, I can't lie. I'm not a Christmas movie guy, man. I've seen some.
I know I'm not.
He doesn't remember all that shit.
No, I don't know that shit. All right, so once it shares the screen, then we'll go full mode into it. All right. So okay, next question. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
In the film, which I just watched actually, the film Nightmare Before Christmas, what holiday does Jack Skellington discover? First person to answer.
Halloween.
Christmas.
Oh, final answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Cole is on 2. It is in fact Christmas that he discovers. Have any of you seen that movie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, love it.
I don't really love that movie. I was watching it the other day. I was like, oh, it's all right. All right, I know this one. In the movie Home Alone, what is the name of the young boy left behind by his family during Christmas vacation? Kevin what?
Kevin McAllister.
There we go. Nzo is now in the game. All right. All right. Guys, you can answer in the chat as well.
Absolutely.
What is the name of the Grinch's love interest in How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh my god!
Fuck it.
I just watched that too the other day, and it's still.
I can give you
I'll say Martha.
clue.
Mary Lou.
Martha
Lou. Martha Who. Martha Who.
Or whatever.
It's
Martha.
one of the it's one of the months of the year. One of
May,
the months of the
isn't it?
Martha May. Wow, there you go.
Mm.
Someone has a lot of time on their hands during the day.
This guy told me he's seen like 300, 500 movies. I'm like, what? In a year?
For a year, yeah.
All right.
Tell me you have no woman without telling me you have no woman.
well, look, I have free time, and I have, on 2 of my days off.
I'll be back, but I'll ask you the next question before I go, and you've got to tell me who. Tell the truth, chat. Tell me who answers the question. What does George promise to give to Mary at the beginning of It's a Wonderful Life?
Never seen it. I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
Chat. What does he give her at the beginning of A Wonderful Life?
Oh, I think it was like a twinkle or something, isn't it? Well, hold on. Mary is like the star, wasn't it? Like, so I believe it was.
I never seen A Wonderful Life.
No, I can't. It's my favorite movie. For some reason, I can't remember.
It was Cole's favorite movie, and he can't remember.
It was like The Moon or A Twinkle or something like that.
Is it really your favorite movie if you can't remember?
Well, I haven't seen it in a little while, but I mean, personal favorite. I think it's the best made film, but my personal favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard. Get Mad, Danny.
Absolutely, it is. Bro said he hasn't seen it.
I mean, that's a pretty obscure one, though. I didn't really remember. God damn. But yeah, I think it's like The Moon or like A Twinkle or something. I forgot like the character.
Well, how could he give her the moon?
I don't know. I think there was like some line that was like, I don't think he meant the character meant it literally. I think it was like more so like, a metaphor or something. I don't know.
So what's your answer?
It was like it was like a honeymoon or something, I believe, or the moon.
The Moon. Wow. Come on, Nzo, you got to get in there. He promises.
I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
God,
I never seen it either.
Right.
Never seen it.
I'm not really like. Did anybody in the chat know?
No.
Okay. Next question, number 7. Which reindeer do Jingle and Jangle take to Southtown, USA, a year without a Santa Claus?
Who?
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Rudolph.
Jingle and Jangle. It's a DC superhero.
Rudolph.
That's my clue. A DC superhero is my clue.
What the fuck? Jingle and Jango.
What movie are we even talking about?
There's a DC superhero named the same name as the reindeer.
Oh, was it like Iggy or something? I don't know.
I don't know all the reindeers' names.
Wasn't it like something like Iggy?
Iggy.
I don't know. I don't know this one. I'm sorry. I'm done. I give up.
Anybody give up? Anybody in the chat? It's a DC superhero that is got the same name as the
Flash.
Flash. No, it's Vixen.
Oh yeah, Vixen. Shit.
Yeah. All right. Next question. So no one got that one. First to what? 15 wins?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Just go through the whole list. How many
It's
are there?
74, man.
Oh,
74.
okay. Yeah.
So I was just saying first to 15, right?
Yeah.
In the Santa Claus, on what date does Bernard say Scott is due back? Should we, and we can switch to a different kind of thing because you guys don't obviously know Christmas movies.
Yeah, but Cole might know it, so just
Paul might know, but in the Santa
Yeah.
Claus, on what date does Bernard say Scott is due back at the North Pole?
Wasn't it
December
Christmas Eve?
23rd. Oh, 4th. Sorry, yeah.
Nope.
Wait.
Good attempt, but no.
No idea.
By the way, this Christmas chicken I'm having is banging.
I don't know. Was it like the
It's probably
20th
not.
or something?
22nd.
Yeah, whatever.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm. All right. What is the name of the evil magician in Frosty the Snowman?
I remember this. I haven't seen those fucking things in ages. Those specials.
I've never seen them. I ain't never seen them.
I have no clue. Oh my
I think it
god.
was like his name was Hinkle or something, or that, or like something like just some like top hat cliche name, or like
I don't know, so I'm not
yeah,
answering.
it was like something like Hinkle or Twinkle or something. I don't know.
There you go. Straight
Twinkle?
from the memory banks. It's Professor Hinkle. I'm going to give him that point.
Oh god.
Cole is absolutely destroying you, bro. All right.
He probably was going to.
What was the name of Scrooge's old partner in A Christmas Carol? You should know this, man.
It was Marley, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Jacob Marley. How did you not get that? Come on, bro. I was expecting you to get that, Onzo. Jacob Marley, bro. Christmas Carol.
Wait, why did you give Onzo a point?
Oh, shit. Because he's black.
It's like you expected him just to get it.
Because he's black, bro. What do you think?
21.
Okay. Stop getting high and start trying to get some of these questions, Anzo. All right.
I did.
Complete this famous line from Elf. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is...
Singing loud for all to hear, I believe.
Wow. He got it. He actually got it.
I rewatched the film recently. I rewatched that, and what was the other one? It was... What was the other film?
I was like, no. I thought no way you'd get that.
Oh, yeah, right. It was Charlie Brown fucking Christmas. Yeah. That was the other.
Right. In Elf, when Buddy runs away, what does he apologize for in the note he leaves behind? This is another one you're going to get because you've watched Elf.
Yeah, I think he said he ruined their lives or something.
And?
It was something... Oh, yeah, right. He like shoved cookies in the VCR, I believe.
Yep. He got it again. All right.
He did what?
He got it again. That was
no. What did he do?
He shoved cookies in a VCR and said he's sorry for ruining their lives.
I got you. Yeah, you're right, bro. Bree, we are bad at this.
Well, Cole ain't.
Yeah, but Cole's watched 500 movies in a fucking year.
What I do is just
All
like
right,
2
I'm
days.
gonna try and
I
find
movies in
something.
5
No, keep going, keep going.
I'm gonna try and find more equal. We'll make it more like equal. So
Just
like,
keep going, just keep going.
Keep
all right.
going.
What is the name of the movie Kevin uses to deceive the pizza boy and a pair of cat burglars in Home Alone?
Oh my gosh. It's a gangster movie.
Yes, it was like, it was
Casablanca.
Casablanca, you joker.
Oh my
You're
god,
terrible.
it was like Dirty Faces, wasn't it? Yes, it
He's
was
looking it up. This is the thing about you, Cole. You give it away. You're looking the shit up.
Yeah.
Because you're always
How am I
like
looking it up?
doing
Cole's
the
Google.
second part and then like.
How am I
Because
looking
as
it
soon as
up?
Holy Chris.
you know how I
Google.
know you're so bad at looking things up because I know if you get the second part, you'll know the first part immediately.
No, I don't. I'm trying to.
You would. There's no way you don't know the first part now. Okay, so what's the whole full name of the film?
Full name. I thought that was the full name. I recently
No.
looked it up.
Now
on
he's
Letterboxd.
again. He's lying. He's looking it up on Letterboxd. I knew it.
I thought that was yes. I looked it up on Letterboxd recently.
He did this to me. He did this to me last year as well.
Yeah,
with,
I know.
quiz we were doing, and I was like, "He's straight up cheater, bro."
I said an answer in like literally 3 seconds, and then he was angry, like you lying mother.
That's how white people try to prove their dominance. They cheat. You know what I mean?
You gave me an 824 quiz, and you're like, "Oh, this guy's lied. How does he know all the answers?" It's like it's 824. What did you expect?
No, but some of the ones you were like, I didn't watch the film, but I remember reading an article.
Yes, because I said yes, because yes, I told you. All right, and what I do is I had a Wikipedia page that I use from time to time.
There we go.
So he has his
Wikipedia page.
No,
I
didn't.
A Wikipedia page that you use.
Yes,
from time to time.
what I did was I looked up a Wikipedia of their list of films, and then I would have it on there so I could watch through all of them that they made, and because of that, I remembered stuff like the release date. I remember stuff like like what was the first film they ever released, and so all right. And the one you almost fucking got me was that fucking Oasis documentary. But
right, exactly.
But Film Elitist talked about it to me with me a lot before, so that was the only reason how I knew. Tried to fucking get me there. Yeah.
Well, he don't get no half a point if he don't come up with the full name of the movie. He don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know the full name. I thought that was the full name.
Think about it. It's called something. What did you say?
It's like Dirty Faces.
Oh, you didn't even get that bit right. Shit. I thought you got that bit right.
So what's the answer there, man?
You're gonna be so upset.
You're probably right.
Angels with Filthy Souls.
I think he says that in the clip.
I thought it was called Angels with Dirty Faces, though.
Well, that's what Cole thought. That's why he said Dirty Faces, but I guess he was wrong.
Yeah, I was sure it was Angels with Dirty Faces, but anyway, all right. Let's see. Have you watched National Lampoon's A Christmas Vacation?
Yes.
Okay. What does Clark Griswold hope to buy with his big Christmas bonus in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
A swimming pool.
Wow. Did you watch it? Sorry, I thought you'd said you'd watched it, Cole. Had you watched that or no?
Oh.
I didn't. I didn't know.
You need to tell me you haven't watched it, then I wouldn't have asked the question. All right.
No, I watched it. I just didn't remember.
Speak up, Cole. All right.
Up. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys. Have you watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What is the name of the dog in How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Max.
You asked that
Oh,
one.
we asked that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
What about White Christmas? You seen it?
No.
Okay, forget it. In Home Alone, where does Kevin's family go for Christmas?
New York.
Oh,
You are so. Are you kidding me, man?
It's not New York?
No, it's not New York.
it was Paris. Was
That's exactly. It's the second. The second movie's New York, dude.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
I was
whatever.
about
One
to
of
say
them.
Paris, but then I was so confused by his New York. Like, wait, did they also say they were going for a vacation in New York too? In the first?
I don't remember the first one. The second one
You
was
are
New York.
so high, bruh. You are so high.
No,
All right. Unbelievable. How the hell do you mess that up?
Easy. I haven't seen Home Alone in years.
I like basically throw you a free pass and shit, and you just.
Oh, shut up. Go ahead. Next one.
All right.
How did Cole go from 6 to 9?
Because he's just completely trouncing you, bro.
Yeah, and I'm also I'm looking up the answers. You know.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Cole's cheating.
Hell yeah.
Cole be cheating, bro.
Yeah, Cole cheating.
All right, I'm gonna throw you out one. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
This is my question. In the movie Batman Returns, I believe it was 90. What was it? 91 or 90?
Mm-hmm.
92.
Is it 92? Okay, 92. In 1992's Batman Returns, when Selena Kyle is first transformed by the cats and she comes to her flat and she smashes up everything in her house. After her sign is smashed in her bedroom, what does it say? Her pink sign.
Yeah.
After it is smashed in her bedroom, what does it say?
Isn't it like hello?
Meow.
Meow. Are you kidding me, bro? See, this is the
No, it
MCU.
was hello. Wasn't it hello?
Okay.
I don't fucking remember.
What does it say after she smashed it?
Oh, I don't remember that. Fuck.
Wow, you guys are trash, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We don't like these obscure fucking things.
It says, can anybody in the chat tell me what does it say? The pink sign, the pink neon sign. Huh?
It says hell.
It says because you looked it up.
No, I didn't.
Hell.
Yeah, it says hell.
It says
well,
hell.
I think it
what?
says, huh?
It says hell what? What does the pink neon sign say, guys, after Celine has smashed it? It says hell something.
Hello?
I'm going to give you a point each because it says hell here.
Hell here.
That's what it.
How the fuck does hell?
So the first line
how
says
does hello
hell
turn into hell here?
Well, I think it was there, right?
So,
the second word, so they removed the
hello,
T.
hello there. Yeah, and she smashes the T and the O.
I got you.
Great performance. Okay, should I give you another one of my own? Well, let me think. I've got a good one. I've got a good one. In Home Alone, what is the reason that the police are able to trace back a series of robberies to the two robbers once they're caught? So why are the police able to trace back a series of robberies that have happened to in the area to these two robbers once they were caught?
Wasn't it because Did it have something to do with Kevin or something? Right?
I don't remember.
Like when he stole from that store, so they.
Do you understand the question?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
understand the question? Does everyone in the chat understand the question as well? Let me know so you can answer.
You're saying there's something that they do that connects them to all the robberies that was happening in the area, basically.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to give a points to the chat. If the chat can figure it out first, I'll give you the point.
Yeah, the only thing I could guess is that, fuck. Yeah, actually, I don't know.
They leave
Sure.
something. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm done. I don't know. I don't
5,
remember.
4, 3, 2.
Was it their van or something? Like they spot their vans? I don't know.
No, they flood the basements. So it was their signature. They were called. What did they call themselves? The flood bandits or something like that.
Yeah.
Or the basement bandits. Yeah. So because they were flooding all the basements after they left there. Basically, yeah. All right.
Go back to because your answers suck.
My questions were good.
Questions
were good. Just because you don't know them. Have both of you seen Turbo Man?
Turbo Man? Nope.
Have both of you seen Love Actually?
Yeah,
No.
I've seen it.
No.
No.
All right, I've got one. What's the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time?
Oh.
Wow.
Didn't know this. It was fucking. It wasn't at Home Alone.
It is Home Alone. You're right. Absolutely.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Cole gets it again.
I hate Cole.
I hate Cole as well, but just for different reasons.
I'm surprised Nzo didn't say it.
Oh, it's the Wet Bandit. So I'm going to give you a point for that, Bree. That's right.
I thought it was like the Fluffy Bandits or some shit.
Oh, the Wet Bandits was their name. Okay.
Yeah. Pesci wasn't down with it, but like, you just let him do it anyway. All right. There's a lot of these stupid movies. Like, have you seen Santa Claus 2 or Polar Express?
Polar Express, yeah.
No, I didn't see either of them.
Really?
Bad Santa?
Yeah, I seen Bad Santa.
Yeah, I've seen it.
What is Bad Santa's actual profession?
Wasn't it a teacher or something?
No, he wasn't a teacher. He was I know this, I just can't remember.
Come on, so I believe in you.
I don't remember.
I really don't believe in you, but like for this moment, it's like Christmas. I was
gonna say suck my cock, but you probably might say yes. So I won't say that.
I'll let Cole go first.
Oh, 1 sec. Yeah, I got nothing.
Me too.
You couldn't find it on Google fast enough.
Nope, sorry. My computer's crashing. God damn it.
Doorman? No, I don't think he was Doorman. What was he?
All right, he was a mall cop. No, a mall Santa and a thief.
Oh fuck yeah. What was that?
Okay,
he was a thief. That's right. Yeah.
In 2009, animated A Christmas Carol. What is the Ghost of Christmas Past supposed to be? That's hard. Even I've watched that many times, and even I don't know that shit. Do you want a clue?
I'm thinking like a Viking or some shit. I don't
It's
know.
got something to do with fire.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. None whatsoever. Cole?
No.
Cole ain't even there. So what's the answer?
It's a candle.
Chat? A candle?
Yeah, well, a candle flame, but I would have accepted a candle. I don't care.
Weird.
Weird question, yeah. Is Cole there?
I don't think so. He muted.
You seen the film The Holiday?
No.
No. Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Mayor of Whoville? These movies look trash, bro. We should do a proper quiz, man.
The mayor of Whoville.
You know what? I'm gonna find a proper quiz, man. Something that you can actually have a good chance of answering, because this is. So I'm gonna do what genre are you both? What genre are you both comfortable with? Action.
Action's fine.
Yeah.
Action, horror. Yeah. But it's Cole. Regardless of anything, it's still Cole that's here, man. And Cole.
Well, I mean, action. I might be way better than you.
I'd beat Cole. I'd beat Cole. You take the quiz.
You would beat him?
You take. Yeah, you take give the you take the quiz. I'll take on Cole.
All right.
We could do what we did last year, which was we both choose. Oh, no, you wouldn't be bothered.
What's that?
We both choose our favorite topic, and then we do a quiz on it. Like you ask us questions and see who can get the right point.
Yeah, that would be cool. Okay.
Okay, yes. I think this looks interesting.
You want to do that?
Do what? I don't understand what you mean.
We each pick a topic, like either horror films or action films or something. Then we each find questions for the other person to give them.
Oh, I got you. Hold on, let's do this. Renner, man, keep score though.
All right.
Oh. Wasn't Nitro.
Let me ask the fucking question first. What gas is used in turbo cars in Fast and the Furious? Nitrous oxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and carbon monoxide.
It's gotta be.
Well, it's not carbon monoxide. It's nitrous oxide, baby. No, nitrogen dioxide.
And Cole said this one, so I'll go with this. That's not that.
It's nitrous oxide, obviously.
So give Cole a point.
I was joking. You realize that?
Well, you don't joke, because this is what I'm saying. Don't joke. So give Cole a point and you none.
So is it back down? I'll do from 0 again, yeah?
Yeah.
And we're doing action. All right.
Yes.
Good.
Next question.
It's not my favorite topic, though. I would rather
how
Oscar
many
movies.
people? Well, you said you would beat Cole, so let's do it.
Yeah.
How many people does John Wick kill in John Wick?
I haven't seen it, so I'll just be guessing.
I'll say
120. Oh, in John Wick 1, 77.
Yes. Nerdman says 77. He was right. Nerdman gets a point.
Oh, what about me?
So, here's how I'll do it. I'll ask Cole a question, and if he gets it right, he gets, because it doesn't give you the answer until you get it right. So I'll ask Cole the question, and if he gets it wrong, then it'd be.
Oh, well, I already know this one. It's the fucking cereal box. This is easy.
Where does Vernetta Green hide her gun?
But I think it's my turn, though, isn't it?
Well, no, you got that one right. Actually, how should we? No, we'll do 1-on-1. I was gonna say round. The person who gets it right keeps going until it's wrong, but no, that doesn't work. Let's
Okay,
let's
1-1.
do it. All right. So yeah, 1-1. Nerdman, you got that one right. So Cole, where does he said cereal box? He got that right. 2-1.
So which?
Nerdman. Huh?
Ask the question. Ask the question, man. You're the host.
I did. I did. He got it right. I'm asking
No,
you.
number 4. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's your turn. I'm getting there. Shut up. Which film features a fight scene in which Bruce Lee breaks Jackie Chan's neck? The Big Boss, Game of Death, Enter the Dragon, and Fist of Fury.
Oh shit. I want to say Big Boss or Fist of Fury.
Well, you gotta pick one.
I know it isn't Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, I think I know which one it is. But
the Big Boss.
That's your final answer?
No. Fuck it. Big Boss. No, Fist of Fury.
Oh damn, that was my
Which one
guess.
was it?
Shit.
What was it? Is it the Big Boss?
Hold on. No, Cole gets the answer first.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you can steal the point.
I'll go. Sure, I'll go Big Boss. Why not? Just to see. We'll make. Okay. Well.
All right. Game of Death. Game of Death. No.
Nope. Enter the Dragon.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? I didn't see Jackie Chan in Enter the Dragon. I've seen that movie loads of times.
Okay, for the record, I haven't seen Run Lola Run, so can we skip that?
Nope. This is your question.
No.
If you can't get it, Nerdman gets to. And if you can't get it, Nerdman gets to steal. In Run Lola Run, how long does it take the title character to obtain 100,000 douche marks to save her boyfriend's life?
60 minutes, I'll just guess.
Nerdman?
24 hours.
Wrong.
40 minutes.
Ah, shit.
Fucking hell.
20 minutes.
Really? Jesus Christ.
Nerdman. What does John McClane write on the first terrorist he kills in Die Hard? It's so easy. Yippee-ki-yay, ho ho ho,
wait,
Merry Christmas, it's a party. This is so easy.
I know it's either ho 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 or now it's a party.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning towards ho ho ho, but for some reason I remember now it's a party. Shit.
Final answer.
Instinct versus just plain guess. I'm gonna go with ho ho ho.
Fuck.
I thought he was gonna get it wrong. Nerdman gets a point.
God damn it! I hate you.
Did you get that fucking wrong? Oh my god! What are we talking about?
I would have lost it.
Cole, in Colombiana, what signature does Caitlyn leave behind after each of her assassins? A playing card, a half-smoked cigarette, a flower, a lipstick kiss.
Okay,
in which one?
It's not. I know it's not
Colombiana.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards either cigarette or flower. I'll go with flower.
Gets a point.
Okay.
Nerd.
Okay. I'll give it a point.
You gave yourself a point for ho ho ho, right?
Yeah. And I'm giving him a point now.
All right, Nerdman. How does Major Williams Cage die the first time in Edge of Tomorrow? Ooh.
Oh,
Alien blood dissolves him, blows himself up with a grenade, steps on a landmine, alien eats his head.
It's not Alien eats his head. It's really either the
Easy.
alien blood dissolves him, I believe. I think it's the alien blood dissolves him because that's how he keeps
Final
coming
answer?
back. Yeah, I think so.
Oh damn it!
Nerd
You know,
Man
this,
gets the point.
I hate how Nerdman are getting these right. I want to swoop in.
Next one, when Sheriff Cole. When
So
Sheriff
it's at the
Pat-
moment it's 2-3, by the way, to me.
Yeah. When the sheriff pats him down in first blood and finds a knife, what does Rambo say it's for? Hunting,
I don't
trimming his
fucking
ass,
remember this one.
self-defense, or withering?
Fuck. I don't remember. I'm not a huge fan of
Whittling.
Rambo.
Yeah, it's not that great. It's not that great. That's why.
Yeah. I'll
No,
just guess.
hold on.
Hunting.
First blood is not that great?
None of them are that great.
Oh my god.
I never liked the Rambo films that much. I'll just guess Hunting, but I really don't know.
Nerdman gets a
Oh.
point. I mean,
Wait,
No.
Cole gets a
Nerd-
point.
That's a
Cole
point.
gets a point.
Okay, why
Oh,
does
that's a good
Dirtbag
joke.
get the easiest fucking questions? Jesus
This
Christ.
one is for Nerdman. What is the only martial arts film to be nominated for Academy Award for Best Picture?
I don't even have to look at it. The Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah, why
I'm
does
not
it get
even
the
looking.
fucking easiest ones? How Jesus
Nerdman
Christ.
gets a point.
I said Oscars is my thing, man.
Yeah, same.
Next one. Who saves Grant, Ellie, and Hellman's grandchildren when they are cornered by velociraptors at the end of Jurassic Park?
It was the
Oh,
T-Rex.
that's
wasn't it?
easy. That's so easy, bro.
T-Rex.
That's easy.
Nerdman. What kind of mutations do the game makers release to? Did you give Cole his point?
Yeah, I'm giving him a point now, but I have to look
Okay,
at
so
this one.
he should be up one, right?
Yeah. Oh, you bastard!
What
No, give
kind
me the
of
next one.
mutations?
Oh wait.
No. What
Okay.
kind
Yeah,
of
good.
mutations do the game makers release to intensify the final moments of the Hunger Games? Lizard mutts, monkey mutts, bear mutts, or wolf mutts?
Oh fucking no! I don't watch Hunger Games. What would be most intense? I feel like it's wolf mutts or bear mutts.
Final answer?
Is wolf mutts too obvious? I mean, it makes the most sense. Lizard mutts, monkey mutts, bear mutts. It just doesn't make that much. Wolf mutts.
Final answer, wolf mutts?
Yeah. Final answer.
Fuck you, Nerdman. I hate you.
He is correct. Next one. Where does Jack's compass, this is for Cole, point in Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl? Nowhere. It's broken. The Isles of Murta. To whatever he wants most, to gold.
I believe it's whatever he wants most, because I'm pretty sure it was like different in Dead Man's Chest, wasn't it?
You are correct.
Son of a bitch. I was really upset because I thought he had the kick-ass question, but then I saw that there was one in between. Because if I didn't get the kick-ass question, I would be no.
How old is the ruthless vigilante hit girl in Kick-Ass 2010? Oh, this is easy. 15 years old, 9 years old, 11 years old, or 13 years old?
I don't believe she's a teenager yet, and I don't think she's 9 years old. So I'm gonna go with 11 years old. I thought she was 12, but I'm thinking 11.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Wrong. You are correct. Oh, I thought it was 13. My bad. When Jackie Chan's Cole, sorry. When Jackie
So
Chan's foot,
it's 6'5", by the way, to me.
6 foot for Nerd Man. When Jackie Chan's foot catches on fire in The Legend of the Drunken Master, how does he put it out? He blows it with a fire extinguisher, throws dirt on it, kicks at water.
Oh, come
Ah,
on, man.
fuck. I don't know if I remember this one. Fuck.
How long has he got, bro? Like, come on. How long has he got? Has he
Okay,
got 5
I'll
seconds more?
say blows it
There's got to
out.
be a time limit on this shit, bro.
I don't know, blows it out. I'll just say.
Blows it out. You are incorrect. Nerd Man?
Okay, kick that water.
God
Kicks
damn
at
it!
water.
That was
Nerd
my
Man
other
is
one. Fuck.
correct.
Fantastic. Thank you. That's
Nerd
7-5
Man?
to the Nerd Man, as it should be.
Nerd Man, where does Sucker Punch 2011 take place?
Mental
War-
hospital.
World War II battlefield or mental hospital? That is
The
correct.
easiest fucking one ever.
And this one is to Cole.
I mean,
What
it
show-
literally takes you to a mental
Yeah, I
hospital.
know. Yeah, I know. Cole, what shows the crew of the Black Pearl as they really are in Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl? Mirrors, photographs, sunlight, or moonlight?
Ah, Jesus Christ.
This is easy.
Yeah, I should know it. I don't really remember it. Was it
Hey, LOWKEY, by the way, how you doing? Merry Christmas, bro.
Hey, what up, LOWKEY?
Yes.
What's going on,
I don't
brother?
know. I'll just say Moonlight. I don't know.
Say what?
I'll just say Moonlight. I really don't remember.
You are correct.
You son of a bitch.
There's
How
no
did you
more.
get that? Is
That
that
was
it?
the last question.
Yes.
Yep.
Should we move on to Oscar questions?
Sure.
So it's 6-8 to me.
Wow, Cole, you let Nerdman beat you.
Other men had such easy questions. Come on.
Woo!
They were
What
easy
did I tell you?
questions. They were
They
easy
were not.
questions.
Oh,
Yes,
come
they
on,
were.
bro.
They were
Don't
so
get-
easy. You had the
They were
easiest
all
one.
easy. They were all easy, bro. How did you not get the Drunken Master one? What are you,
I
crazy?
was
It a
thinking
fire-
kick out. I thought it
can
was
you
kick
just
out water at
blow it
first, but
out?
I thought.
How can you blow out fire on his foot, bro? Come on.
Well, no, because I thought
Come on,
it was
Jack.
kick out water at first, but I thought it was like I haven't seen it in ages. I thought there was like comedy to it, so I thought, okay, what's the most
And
hilarious one?
kicking
Him
at
just
water
trying to
isn't
blow it out.
comedy. Kicking at water wouldn't be comedy. Come on, bro. That was your fault.
God.
How can you call yourself a movie trivia guy and you didn't even know that? That was a layup. bro.
Now Nerdman's gonna talk his shit now. Okay.
Yeah, like come on. I thought I knew it. I just double guessed myself, and also, it's different when you're doing these trivia things, nerd man.
In the end of the day, the champ is here. Thank
Okay.
you.
Only thing you're a fucking champ of is fucking leaving your own country.
No, the only thing he's the champ of is taking it up the butt. There's the Nerdman champ. All right, so what's this question
We
thing
move
we
in
doing?
the same circles, so he knows this stuff.
No, we do not. We do not. What's this question thing we doing now?
We can do. Well, okay. So the idea of the final quiz. So at the moment, I'll combine your points. So altogether, Cole has 17 points.
Yeah, so you want you and Onzo to do it next?
Yeah, it would have to be that. You would have to get up the poll. You would have to get up the questions then, Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
okay,
so what are we gonna choose it on? I'll choose. I'll choose DC questions and he chooses MCU questions. How about that?
How are you gonna tell me what I'm gonna choose? Huh? Well, yeah, I'll take
Okay, all right, just
MCU.
thought that
No, I'll take MCU questions.
MCU questions
okay.
versus DC questions, yeah? So
Yeah.
it'll be a DC movie quiz versus an MCU movie quiz.
Okay, how about just both
can you do that?
MCU and DCU questions?
No, because then it will be all MCU. I know, like, and then I'll just get trounced because I don't watch MCU movies.
Okay.
It should be MCU movies though.
I'm coming back. Just 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want it to be multiple choice, or if there's any.
Yeah, you can do multiple choice.
You can do multiple choice.
Okay, let's see.
Well, Cole goes and finds some list, you know.
Yeah,
We'll
well, I don't
see.
know if like any that are multiple choice are kind of hard to find, but we'll see.
I'm sure you'll find some. If not, just put whatever. Just saying he wants to be smart guy, but well, he's trying to be, you know what I mean? But we all know Nerdman ain't smart. Like for real. That looks like it's not even a thing, you know. Nerdman and smart in the same sentence just doesn't work. Can't see the bigger picture. Yeah, I feel you, brother. We already know what the bigger picture is. The bigger picture is Nzo's gonna smoke him in this one, and there's nothing he can do about it. So far, we've been going for about an hour and 40 minutes. Wow, it's almost 4 o'clock already. Shit, time is flying. What do you guys plan for Christmas Eve?
I don't have any.
Yeah, we know that. You know that. Not only does Cole not have any women, he has no friends either. So we know Cole ain't doing shit.
Okay.
I usually just go to like a bar with some friends in the morning or
You
afternoon,
got no
and then
friends.
You got no
What you talking about? Huh?
Stop
Do you think
pretending,
those
bro.
you think those hobos on the street are your friend?
Well, they aren't.
That's cool.
No, they're not. They only go with you because they know they're getting free drinks and food.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Jesus.
You're like one of those kids that your mom had to play kids in the neighborhood to play with. Can you guys play with my son? I'll give you $5 each. Sure. They're laughing because you know it's true. But hey, it is what it is, you know. We all can't be popular.
Okay, so I don't know. Well, okay, I'll read it out here, I guess. Ready?
I don't know if Nerdman's ready. I guess he's not. Would you get a list of Marvel and DC or just Marvel?
Coming, guys.
Marvel and DC, yeah.
Okay. I swear these fucking UK guys always holding up a goddamn stream. You know what I mean? Like he comes on here and he thinks he's fucking Mr. Know-It-All with all this shit, and then he's now doing something to where it's like, bro, like we're trying to get a stream going on here. You know what I mean? Take care of all that shit later. Don't do it now. But of course, Nerdman thinks he's the fucking center of the universe. But I get it. You know, girl left him on Christmas all by himself. So. I don't know what you're laughing at, Cole. At least we got women.
I have some men. It's okay.
You have men?
Yeah.
Oh, God. We don't. No, I won't say that in the cancel my ass.
All right. Now it's a party, a little Christmas vino. Now it's a party from Die Hard. Does he actually
Okay.
say now it's a? Does he actually say now it's a party in Die Hard, or did I just?
No, he
No.
says, "Welcome to the party, pal."
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to the party, pal. Yeah.
All right, Cole, you ready?
Yep. Okay, so I'll start with Nerd Man here. Okay. Okay,
Are you
let's
going to
see.
share the screen if it's multiple choice or no?
Oh,
You're just going to tell me.
I could just read them off too, but
Yeah.
okay.
I'd love to.
In Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice, what is the name of the conflict in Metropolis?
Wait a second. Before we go, if I can answer it before the multiple choice, can I get 2 points?
No,
You
just
think that's, you think
anyway,
that's
but
fair? No, wait a second.
No.
I'm saying both of us can
No.
do that. So if we
No,
can
no,
answer
no.
it before
No,
giving the
no.
multiple
no,
choice answer,
because
No.
certain questions are different, it would be unfair.
No,
But anyway,
we'll do it the same.
yeah.
We'll
But
do it
anyway,
the
between the Sword of Ra and the
Okay.
United States military.
Wait. What's the question? I don't want to hear the question.
Okay, in BVS, what is the name of the conflict in Metropolis between the Sword of Ra and the United States military? Is it A, the
Between
Black
what?
Zero?
Sorry, can you pronounce your words? What is it?
The Sword of Ra, or whatever, RAO, and the United States military. Okay, is it A?
Ra?
Yeah, is it A, the Black Zero event, B, the Kryptonian attack, C, the Catalysm, or D, the Apocalypse?
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, to be honest. I think it's the Kryptonian attack, but say the first one again. The
Black Zero event and the Kryptonian attack and the Catalysm and the Apocalypse.
It's the Kryptonian attack.
False. It's the Black Zero event.
That's bullshit. That's not even a question. What kind of question is
Yeah, it is.
the sword of Ra?
Share your screen so he can see them.
They never say the sword of Ra. Are they saying that's what the Kryptonian army was called?
Yeah, I'll share my screen.
Maybe
Second.
Zack Snyder said that in some interview, but it weren't in the film.
Oh, it was according to them.
It is not in the film, bro. Anybody who's seen that film, tell me if that's in the film.
Yeah, sorry.
They are never called. They're never called the Sword of Ra. I know what Ra is. Ra is the son of Krypton. The sun, the red sun that is.
Okay, well you got it wrong. Next up, my turn.
Yep, your turn. Okay.
Good bullshit, man.
So this one involves a picture, so I'll just screen share that.
Sharp, Jack.
Real quick. Yeah. So basically, the question is, who is this?
Ross, General Ross.
All right, and the you have either General Ben Ross, General Theodore Ross, or General Thaddeus Ross.
Thaddeus Ross.
That is such an easy layup fucking question in comparison with the bullshit question that I got.
That's why.
Maybe you just know Marvel more because in your heart you like it more. I don't know.
Facts. Good question.
Yeah. Shut your dirty whore mouth. All right, what's the next question?
Is
this DCEU or it's DC movies?
DC movies, DCEU. I mean, they don't specify. I think it's mainly DCEU though. But anyway,
they're all
yeah.
I wanted DC movies, not DCEU.
Yeah,
you're a DC guy.
All right, whatever. I've seen them all anyway. Go.
Okay. Let's see here. Just 1 second. Okay, in the same movie, BVS, who does Batman save in a warehouse after killing Anatoly
Martha.
Mark? Okay,
Really?
correct.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
Okay,
we've
give
got
me the
one.
easy way.
So we're on 4-9.
Wow. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see.
And don't give the answer right away because I want to have an opportunity to answer some of the
Okay.
goofy stuff.
So the question is, why was Eric Selvig arrested and placed in a mental health facility in Thor: The Dark World?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so the suggestions are, well, selections, I mean, he tried to blow up a portal to Asgard, he stripped naked on the news, or he stripped naked at Stonehenge.
The first one.
I think it's stripped naked at Stonehenge, didn't he?
Nerdman got it right.
What? I don't even
Yeah.
remember that.
Do I get a point?
I guess.
Yeah, you get a point.
All right. 10-4.
Okay, so in Suicide Squad, which character said, "I'm known to be quite vexen"?
Harley Quinn.
Correct. Wow.
That was easy.
Okay. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just look for this. Trying to.
Where are you, in the Rockies?
Jesus Christ. Okay.
What's going on?
So-
The wind blowing.
Okay, here's one for Onzo now. Who was the voice of Jarvis, Tony Stark's AI butler? Was it Hugh Grant, Paul Bettany, or Colin Firth?
Paul Bettany.
Okay, correct.
That is correct.
Of course.
Let's see. Trying to.
The Black Zero event. What the fuck is...
I knew the answer.
I actually thought it was the Black Zero event for a moment, but I remember there was something like the Kryptonian event or something like they said at one point in the movie as well.
Okay, so in Justice League, Nerdman, who appears to Bruce Wayne in a vision and warns him? All right, was it Superman?
League.
Yes, was it Superman, Flash, Cyborg, or Lex Luthor?
Wait, in Justice League or in BVS?
Justice League. Appears in a vision and warns him. Superman, Flash, Cyborg, or Lex
It's
Luthor?
BVS and it's Flash.
Okay, well, it says Justice League here, but okay, correct anyway.
It is Justice League, though.
Yeah, it is.
No, it ain't. No, it
Yes,
ain't.
it
It's BVS, bro.
It's the first cut of Justice League.
In just. Oh, you mean? You're talking about
Justice
the Justice
Flash.
League version.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't seen that since the first time I went to the cinema, so I haven't seen that version in a while. So I just remember Zack Snyder's version, and he doesn't really he just has flashbacks. It's not, nobody tells him anything.
Right.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so here's one for Onzo. Okay, so which two actors have played Howard Stark in the MCU? Is it A, Dominic Cooper and Jeff Bridges, B, Dominic Cooper and John Slattery, or C, Dominic West and John Slattery?
I go with C.
I go with B.
Okay, and Nerd Man's got it right.
Fuck, I wanted to say B,
Trash.
Like, I don't know them fucking dudes.
Okay, so here's another one for Nerd Man. Okay, so in which country is the fishing village located where Bruce Wayne recruits Aquaman?
It's Iceland, I believe, but give me the answer or the options just in case.
Oh shit, I almost forgot. Yeah, sorry, it's Finland, Norway, Greenland, and Iceland.
Ooh. Say them again?
Finland, Norway, Greenland, Iceland.
Shit, I believe it's either Norway or Iceland, but I'm gonna go Iceland.
Is that your final answer?
Finland, Norway. Did you say Sweden or Iceland?
Yeah, I said Norway, Finland, Greenland, Iceland. I mean,
No, it's not Greenland. It's Iceland, Norway, or Finland, and I believe Norway or Finland. Fuck it, I believe Norway or Iceland. Iceland. I'm gonna go Iceland.
is that your final answer?
This is my final answer.
Okay,
Do you want
correct.
to try answer? Oh, I was correct.
Fuck. Yes, it's correct.
Okay.
Hoping he would have said Finland,
Yeah. Let's see.
Bro, shut the fuck up, bro.
To be honest with you, he was like, "Oh, let's do a stream." I was already chilling, but halfway into it, Mike, I was like, "Yeah, why the fuck did I do this?" For real.
Okay, here's an easy one for you, Onzo. All right. In which Marvel movie did Sharon Carter first appear? Was it Winter Soldier, Civil War, or Age of Ultron?
What was it? What was it?
Winter Soldier, Civil War, or Age of Ultron? Which one did Sharon Carter first appear in?
Fuck. It's either Winter Soldier or Age of Ultron, and I'm gonna go with Age of Ultron.
Okay. Do you want to guess?
No,
her?
wait. I'm gonna guess this. I believe. Did you say Sharon Carter, the daughter? Yeah.
Yeah, Sharon Carter.
Oh, the
I
daughter.
believe it was Civil War.
No, it's Winter
Oh.
Soldier. It's Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Well, you were both wrong anyway.
It's Winter Soldier, right?
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
said Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I know,
first.
but I was thinking Peggy Carter. That's why I'm mixing them up. But yeah, it's Age of.
I'll give him a point. He needs it.
He promised you some sticky icky, Hanzo.
Don't be disgusted.
He's gonna say Black Adam. Yeah, I know. He's horrible, Mike. I know. I agree.
Okay. So, okay, here's the easy one for Nerdman. Who does Aquaman help resurrect? Superman, Bruce Wayne, Mira, or Volko?
What? What are these questions? Who did Aquaman resurrect? It's Superman, but what he help in what way? Like it was the Flash who did it.
Yeah, that okay. You know what? I'm just gonna pick another one because that was a stupid question.
No, I'll stick with it. Superman. It's the answer, right? Superman.
Yes, it is the answer. Okay, I think this DC
Jack.
is pretty easy. I don't know what. I just searched up the first one, but this is some fucking easy shit.
And wrong as well.
Yeah.
You see, this is what happens when you bring a known racist onto your stream. They can't even get a simple thing right. They are fucking degenerates of the earth. You know what I mean? Oh my god.
Okay, here's one for you, Nzo. All right.
Fucking pig farmers, mate. All right.
What does SHIELD stand for?
Oh, don't give him the multiple choice.
Yeah, no, I didn't want the multiple choice.
Okay, so it's either A. No, come on. It's either A, Strategic Homeland Intervention, Enforcement, and Logistics Division.
It's A.
B. Well, on B, Strategic Hazard Intervention, Espionage Division, or C, Super High Intelligent Enforcement, Logistics Division.
It's A.
Are you sure? The other two look like pretty good answers.
No, it's A.
Yeah, they do look like pretty good. Are you sure it's not C?
No, it's A.
Okay, yeah, it's A.
See, this is why you don't give the multiple choice.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have got it.
You know what would make it interesting? Here's what will make it interesting. You can say before he asks the question whether you want multiple choice, and if you don't want multiple choice, you can get 4 points.
No, fuck that, because your questions are easy as fuck.
Such a bitch, man.
Okay, look.
You don't want to make it interesting at all.
Okay, so look, in Suicide Squad, the comic writer, John Ostrander, plays what minor character in Justice League? It's either A, Scylla Stone, B, the Mayor, C, the CID Chief Detective, or D, Dr. Fitzgibbon.
Okay, before I answer this question, and I need you to repeat it, how about this? We do the same thing that I just said, but you can ask what the question is about. Like what is it about? What character or what movie or something like that. And if you're confident, then you can say, all right, no multiple choice, and if I get it right, 4 points.
No.
Oh, you're such a bitch,
okay, anyway,
bro.
you want to answer now?
All right. No. I need that answer again. I need to know. So John Ostrander, which minor character does he play in? Which film or?
In the Justice League, it's either Scylla Stone. Scylla Stone, the Mayor, CID Chief Detective, or Dr. Fitzgibbon.
That's pretty hard, actually.
Finally.
It could be. I don't believe it's the Mayor. You said CID Detective or what? Or Dr.
CID Chief Detective.
Or Dr. Fitzgibbon. I don't remember a Dr. Fitzgibbon in the movie. I think it might be CID Detective.
Okay. And you want me to say if you're right or wrong, Nerd Man?
Yes, because if he's wrong,
okay, you're wrong. Nzo, you want to guess?
Yeah, what were the questions?
In Suicide Squad comic writer John Ostrander plays which minor character in the Justice League? It's either Scylla Stone, the Mayor, CID Chief Detective, or Dr. Fitzgibbon. And he guessed the Chief Detective, so it's not that.
I'm gonna go with the Mayor.
Wrong.
Fitzgibbon, right?
Fitzgibbon.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah, that was my choice, but I said Mayor first.
Who is that? Who's Dr. Fitzgibbon in the Justice League? All right, next question.
Your father.
My dad. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So what is Agent Coulson's first name? Is it Jim, Phil, or Tim? Phil? Okay. Yep. There we go. Correct.
All right. That moves you to 8 points. That moves you to 8 points, bro. I've got 15 smackaroonies. All right. Go on, Cole.
Yep. Let me. Things. Okay. Sorry. So. Okay, so now there's some DC questions that are like non-DC for the most part. Okay, well,
Nice.
okay. Anyway, let's see. I'm trying to let's see. I'm trying to give Onzo the chance, trying to find ones that maybe are a bit more difficult for Nerdman.
Shut up, man. Don't do that.
Yes, do that.
Okay, so look, Tim Burton's Batman went on to
Mhm.
inspire which animated show? Was it A, Batman Beyond, B,
Oh,
Batman
come on.
Brave?
Batman the animated series.
Oh, okay. Didn't even let me finish.
I guess that wasn't that hard.
Yeah, I guess not. But goddamn.
That's the easiest question in the world, bro.
Yeah, look, I don't know.
Even
Like, what,
Onzo
you know?
might have. Even Onzo might have got that eventually.
Mike
Fake
said
fan he is.
it's the duck. Nerdman equals fake DC fans. Facts.
Rogue, you are the fakest. Like, even as a comic book store owner, you're the fakest fan, bro.
Hey, don't
Okay,
talk.
look, I'll give Onzo an easy one. All right, who was the voice of Ultron? Was it James Spader,
Later.
Mickey Rourke, or Jeff Bridges?
James
Okay,
later.
okay, correct. Okay, let's see. Jesus Christ.
Rogue, you don't even watch all comic book movies. How can you? How can you call yourself a fan? You don't even watch them all, bro.
Okay,
Yes,
Nerdman.
stop talking bad about Mike, because Mike is a 10 times better man than you will ever be.
Facts.
Excuse me. He's a 9 times better man than I'll ever be. Maybe 8. That's it.
10.
Okay.
10.
Okay, so how
Actually,
did
hold on.
okay.
You actually have to be a man to say that, so you're right, Nerdman.
Okay, how did Batman condemn his victims in BVS?
Oh man.
Oh, he branded them.
Oh damn it! You know this thing said it's super fucking hard. You fucking bastard! This site.
Well, they lied.
God damn it!
I'm on 18 now. I'm beating you, Cole.
Well, it's because you had more questions than Cole had.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, I'll throw Onzo another fairly easy
Onzo's
one.
got really easy ones as well. What are you talking about?
Not as easy as yours.
Okay, who played Red Skull? I'll just say that: Lee Pace, Guy Pearce, or
Hugo.
Hugo.
Oh,
Hugo
shit.
Weaving.
Okay.
Shit. I thought it was my question for a second.
Yeah.
All right, 10.
Right. Okay. Let's see.
Rogue doesn't even like Gambit, and he's a Rogue fan. How does that make sense? Make it make sense, bro.
You don't like
Okay, I'll
Gambit.
say
What's
this.
wrong with that?
How can you
Okay.
like Rogue
Joker.
as a character,
Oh, sorry.
and Gambit's the biggest character in her life, and you don't like Gambit?
Maybe because he thinks
Like
Gambit's
you
a
hate Gambit. No, because he has sexual lust for fucking a cartoon character. That's what it
You
is.
hear that, Mike?
Jealous,
Yo, I wouldn't take that if I knew you.
jealous of fucking Gambit, who would definitely get Rogue. If it was
Wow, I
between
wouldn't take
you and fucking Gambit,
Oh.
Rogue Comics, Gambit
Wow.
would crush you, bro.
Wow. Hey, you better watch out. Mike gonna fucking deal with your case, eh?
What's the next question, bro? Let me just finish this guy off. I can't wait to play you at Mortal Kombat one day and destroy you, bro.
Why would you want to do that?
You know I'll kill your ass.
You can't play games.
Okay, anyway.
Dude,
Okay, so here's the
one,
next
1
DC.
week of training,
Joker
bro.
tells
1 week
Batman
of
a joke at the end of the Killing Joke.
What's that?
Mhm.
Come on, nerd man. Joker tells Batman a joke at the end of the Killing Joke. What was his response?
Oh, he laughed.
God damn it! Will any of these be difficult for you?
Well, did you think that was hard? Because you thought that was a hard
I
question.
thought you were going to ask me the joke, which was about standing on the beam, and he basically stands on the light beam.
You said Gambit is the nerd man of the MCU.
Dude, Gambit is dope, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Best X-Man. Easily. Apart from Rogue, to be fair. Rogue
You
is
know
the
what?
best.
You know what, Mike? It's the crack nerd man that's talking, so don't take him seriously.
Why? You don't think Rogue
Okay.
and Gambit are the best X-Men? At least from the animated series. You gotta be kidding me, right?
No.
Who's the best one?
Huh?
Who's the best X-Men then?
Storm.
Oh, yeah, all right. I'll give you that.
Okay, so
She's a
Thor's
sister,
hammer
so yeah, of course.
is made of metal from the heart of a dying what, Onzo?
What's that?
Thor's hammer is metal.
The heart of the dying star.
Yeah, it's
dying
from
star,
a dying
okay.
franchise.
Oh, it's funny you say that because in the next one.
Why did I do this?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's about it anyway. Whatever, Nerd Fam wins.
Yeah, that's about it. Next time, Mike, Nerdman says let's do a stream. I'm gonna message you and ask you if it's a good idea.
What do you think his response is going to be?
Well, it's a voice of reason, right? So I know I'm gonna get the answer that's correct. He's gonna tell me not to do it, and he's going.
Yeah, well, you know, of course he does this. Like, we have a Christmas stream, and then it somehow turns into DC and Marvel. That's Nerd Man.
Of course.
So what are we gonna do now?
Oh, no idea.
Oh, I'm gonna drink some fucking
Rogue, come on here and let's drink some booze together. Get lit, bro.
Yeah, I need some fucking booze after listening to you.
Facts.
I just had a little bit of wine, bro. Got a little bit loose. You know what I'm
You
saying?
see exactly what I'm saying. You see? The bitch fucking drink he's drinking? Wine. What a bitch.
Why is that a bitch drink? Wine is good, bro.
Wine is for bitches.
Christmas. It's Christmas, man. Have a little Christmas wine,
Get
you
some
know.
champagne or something.
Wine
Why?
is for bitches.
Yeah, it's your cat.
Yeah.
Jack, give us what do you want? What do you want us to talk about? Anything crazy happen?
Talk about.
We could talk more about this Rebel dude.
Oh,
Like a trash film. I don't know.
I don't understand how. Even Danny's like, it's not that bad, and I was just like, no, it's bad.
It's garbage.
So boring.
I mean, when I say it's not that bad, I just mean as bad as like I was expecting from the reviews to another sucker punch, especially when I saw the trailer. I was like, oh my god, this looks like a bunch of Zack Snyder just images, cool, this is cool, but there's not even cool images in this. You know, like I was expecting that lightsaber thing to be look really.
So did
cool.
I. Mm-hmm. And everybody was talking about, oh, this is gonna be better than Star Wars. Star Wars this, and I'm like, no.
You know what? I didn't think it had a high bar to reach, but it didn't reach it. It didn't reach it. I'm admitting it didn't reach it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, of course it didn't. But
so
Star Wars is a high bar to reach. What are you talking about?
I don't think so, man. It's all right. Look, it's about the Force and whatever, and they've got their little lightsabers, and that's it, man. I don't really get like the big thing, whoopty dark. Like Game of Thrones is way better.
Rebel Moon, Mike. Aquamoon is trash. It's terrible. In time, it could be a cult classic. Who knows? Xmas is a dark time for me. Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to
Watch
hear
them
that, Jack.
post game.
Hope you feel better. I mean, we're here. We're talking to you.
Yeah, we chilling. You know what I mean? For now. Nerd man giving me a headache with his bullshit, but what else is new?
Oh, I know what we could do. We could rank the 2023 comic book movies. I guess. I don't know.
Can rank them. No. We ain't doing that because I know how your fucking rankings go. That's not happening.
Fair enough. I know how yours go as well. I'll just get a headache and depressed and want to.
Yeah, fucking no, Shazam Fury of the Gods is classic. It's #1 movie. Shazam Fury of the Gods. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, that is the better movie of the comic book movies for me personally. I just because the character, it's like it was really good to see like that
It's not the
the
character.
specific comics that I like of Shazam come to life. So
It's
to
not the
me,
character.
it's
You're
the
a
one I've
DC
watched the
fan.
most.
You're a
Yeah,
DC.
I am. Yeah, but you're more of an MCU simp than I am a DC simp because
How?
I at least I admit they have bad movies.
So
You
do
don't
I.
admit any of the movies are bad.
Yes, I
No, you
do.
don't. No, you
Yes, I
don't,
do.
bro. You
Eternals
rep
is
for
garbage.
Quantumania. You
Huh?
rep for Quantumania. That's it.
Quantumania is
As
good.
long as you rep for Quantumania, there's no need to even discuss this as a
Quantumania is
fucking
good. What are
issue.
you talking
You
about?
are a simp.
Quantumania's trash.
You are a simp to the
Hey,
highest
call
degree. I don't even think it's
my
trash,
stream.
but like to call it good,
What?
Wait, what?
I don't think it's trash, but to call it good is like that's a
It is
stretch,
good.
bro. That's
Good.
like a proper exercise stretch where you're
It is
stretching
good.
for, like backwards and shit like that for about a minute. It's like doing a plank or something. You
Anything
are
Jonathan Majors,
crazy.
anything Jonathan Majors is in is good.
Well, no,
See
he
what I
was
mean?
good in it. The film wasn't.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Film was amazing.
Film was not
No,
amazing. I mean,
no, you're getting it
amazing.
mixed around.
Did you
Mas-
just?
He was amazing. The
You're
film was
amazing.
trash.
The
Masterpiece.
film was terrible.
You see, the thing is, we over here, we aren't Jonathan Majors hater, right? So we're not the ones making fucking videos making fun of what happened to him, like some UK guy. Right? All right.
I wasn't
Well, look,
making fun of him, bro.
Yeah,
I
you were
said he
making
was.
fun of him. 100%.
I said he was.
Yeah,
I said he was
you need
guilty
to-
of.
Nerd Man,
You
you
were
need to
making fun
clip
of it.
that one moment from Onzo's stream where you said his next film's gonna be a fucking prison film from a year ago.
You see? You see? You know what I'm saying? And I don't even remember him saying that on my stream.
I don't remember that either, but yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, well, yeah, you admitted that it was hilarious. You were like, "Fuck you, Nerd Man," but that was funny.
No. Nothing Nerdman says is funny. I got a video though of some lawyer breaking down the charges. You want to watch that? You want to react to that, Nerdman? Oh, Nerdman left. You see? This is what I'm talking about. These fucking DC fans can't even say, hold on a second. Nothing. Just bounce. You gonna do what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah, he needs to go drink his tea.
you got people talking to them fucking selves. Nerdman was mocking that. Yeah, of course, Nerdman was mocking it. He was making fun of it.
Yep.
Now, technically, he did do it before the verdict, but Nerdman was definitely mocking it. Listen, cat. Jesus. So when Nerdman comes back, I'll see if he wants to react to the video. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, Mike. He's on his channel. You can go there. He puts the Jonathan Majors running from Jabari shit to the Terminator music. And then he says, "Oh, he should go to jail for making that Quantum Mania movie and blah 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 blah."
No, now he got his wish.
Thinking it was a joke.
Jonathan Major's next movie is going to be an Elvis biopic called Jailhouse Rock.
How long did it take you to think of that one, Nerdman?
About like as long as it took me to check my burnt rice. Shit.
I was saying I had this video of a lawyer breaking down the charges. If you wanted to react to that,
Yeah, all right. Got nothing better to do.
let me bring it up. Shit.
Oh, Marvel's David. Like Shazam 2 is not a bad movie. It's not a fucking bad movie. No,
Yes, it
it's
is.
not. It's far
Yes, it
from
is.
a bad movie, dude. So
Yes,
far
it is.
from a bad movie.
It's fucking
It has
horrible.
it's a flawed movie, but it's not bad.
It's fucking horrible. Hold on. All right. So let's let nerd.
I'm not having this. It's still one of the best superhero sequels.
It shows of every kind.
It's still one of the best what?
Entertainment with Paramount.
Superhero sequels.
No. It's not.
Outside of Superman, Spider-Man, and Batman, it is one of the best superhero sequels.
No. God damn.
It's better than the Iron Man sequel. It's better than the Thor sequels. It's better. It's better than the Ant-Man.
So now,
sequel.
if you're watching this video and don't know who Jonathan Majors is,
Wonder
there's no
Woman
way I
sequel.
can help you, right? This guy is a major Hollywood star. He's the face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Can you put it a bit
And
lower?
he's just been fired by Marvel,
Really loud.
obviously, because he's been found guilty of assault, and his career is probably ruined. But we'll get into all of that. I haven't really done a pure lore video in a while. So I wanted to kind of cut through all the BS that you're going to be hearing on the media and just kind of give you a straight legal video about what happened in his particular case. Now, you probably want to see how much research I've done. Now, everybody else just probably ran on and just start screaming into the microphone, but I actually went and did the research. So this is what I looked up. So now, as you guys know, I don't trust the media, so I went straight to the court's website, and here's Jonathan Majors' name, the second one in New York County. That's where he was charged and as of now convicted. It's a jury trial. I went there and got exactly what happened. Okay, this is Jonathan Majors. This is what happened. As you can see, here's everything: defense, defendant, court
Can
appearance.
you pause it for 1
Here's his
second?
attorney.
or two?
It's
Yeah.
all here, right?
Yeah, just like 1 moment. I'm coming back.
Yeah. No problem.
I mean, do you not have ad blocker on? So
What?
ad blocker, you don't have it.
You can't use ad blocker with YouTube no more?
Oh no, you can. Listen, I'll show you how. You have to download this one. I'll send it in the private chat. You download it. Then you have to click on a certain setting, basically. And then what you also do is you check this site every once in a while to make sure that it's up to date, and it will say yes or no. And then if it ever says no, then the ads will start showing up again. But then they'll eventually fix it, and then you just either uninstall or reinstall the uBlock origin, or you do something like update the cache or whatever it's called.
And YouTube doesn't know about it?
Yeah, no, they don't. They can't stop it. They keep trying to update it to like block it, and they do for like 8 hours, but then they'll the app blocker will then update against it and make sure it's blocking them again.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely need one because that shit fucking annoying, bro. Those ads are annoying. Let me see what the chat's saying. No, you just have to blow away your cookies and it's fixed. Okay. I got you. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. I'll send you a quick.
Send
you a quick.
Cool. All right. So let's get into what this guy has to say. We'll pause it every now and then, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
Right? Anyway. I went to the source. I don't trust the media. I went to the source to see what happened in this case, what was charged with, and all that. So you're getting the information directly from the court system. This is not opinion. The next thing I did is I went to the court's website and looked up the model jury instructions. This is what the jury had to find him guilty of the charges they found him guilty of and the charges they found him not guilty.
That's what I wanted to know.
So here you go. Like one of the charges was aggravated harassment. Here it is.
This guy
I went
breaks
here, I looked
real
it up,
good.
and I just wanted to make sure. Okay, what did the jury find him guilty of? So we pulled all 4 of the charges, the things that he was charged with. For instance, first he was charged with harassment in the second degree, which is not a crime. This is just a violation. It's essentially like a parking ticket. So, some people say he's found guilty on 2 charges. It's true, but one isn't a crime. It's like essentially harassment in the second degree in New York. It's like a parking ticket. It's essentially a parking violation. And we'll go over that. The next is he was also charged with aggravated harassment in the second degree. That was another one of the charges that he was found, I believe, not guilty of. Yes, he was found not guilty.
Let's pause it there for a second. So you see what he's saying. One of the charges was like a fucking violation. That's one of the charges that they keep talking about. So technically, when they say he was charged with 2, he was really only charged with 1.
I would say the second was a violation as well, honestly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
the second seems more like it should be more of a violation. But the thing is about the harassment one, when I looked it up, it looked fairly serious. It was like talking about like
yeah, they showed the text and everything, and I didn't see
no. I'm just talking about the charge itself. Like what does it actually mean? When I looked it up, it looked fairly serious, and I was like, oh really? I found that to be more serious than the accidental hitting someone or injuring someone.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The serious ones, the ones that were intentional, he didn't get charged for. But listen to what this guy continues to say.
Aggravated harassment. You also had assault in the third degree, reckless assault, and then you had assault in the third degree, intentional assault. So those are the 4 charges. And again, here are the jury instructions. So I went through it. Okay, what are the elements? What do you have to do? What did the jury have to find him guilty? And is there any conflict between these charges? So as you can see here, I created a chart, and this chart lays out all the charges that were against Jonathan Majors. First, you see assault in the third degree. And under assault in the third degree, you see actus reus and mens rea. Now, the actus reus is a criminal act. In New York, you have to have a physical injury. So that means you have to cause somebody to be injured physically in some way for you to have an assault in the third degree. And the mens rea, the mental state, is intentional. You had to intentionally have caused that physical injury. So that's where you have assault in the third degree. And right under it, you have harassment in the second degree, where the actus reus is you have to annoy someone and have the physical injury, where the mens rea is, again, intentional. So you had to intentionally both annoy and cause a physical injury. Now, the jury didn't buy that. The jury seems to say that Jonathan Majors didn't intentionally cause this woman's physical injuries. So that's why they found him not guilty on those 2 counts. Now, let's look at the other side of the chart where Jonathan Majors was found guilty. Now, as you can see, it's still assault in the third degree, but the mental state has changed. It's not intentional, it's reckless. So in this case, he still had to cause a physical injury, but now he had to do it in a reckless manner. And what does reckless mean? Well, reckless essentially means is that he created a situation in which someone could be injured and then that person was injured. A quick example of that is, let's say you're at the top of a building and there are people walking on the sidewalk below and you throw a rock off that building. Now that rock falls and hits someone, injuring them. Well, that would be assault. Now, you may not have intended to hit any individual person. You may not have even intended to hit anybody. But the fact that you created a situation where it was likely someone could get injured and they actually did makes it reckless. So that is what they're saying. They're saying that he didn't intend to do it, but he recklessly caused her injuries. Now, in the bottom right-hand corner of the chart, you can see harassment in the second degree.
But the rock is way worse.
Not crime. And that's because harassment in the second degree is not a crime. It's essentially what's known as...
The rock example is way worse than what...
The what?
The rock example he used is way worse, and you could almost say that's intentional.
Yeah. But even still, what he's trying to say is, if you throw, like, let's say I'm on my roof and, you know, whatever, I'm just throwing pebbles or whatever, the pebble hits someone and injures them, you know, it's reckless. I'm not intentionally doing it to hurt somebody, but, you know, I still hurt somebody. So that's pretty much what I'm make.
No, I get that.
Which makes sense, right? But when you
it's
think about
far less serious, like
Jonathan
Majors did.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Is a violation. So it's actually not a criminal act. And what harassment is in New York is if you harass or annoy someone intentionally without causing them physical injury, then you're guilty of the violation of harassment. So this is actually not a criminal charge. And being found guilty of harassment in the second degree, he wouldn't even have a criminal record in New York. It's essentially the same as a parking ticket or a parking violation. It's nothing. So this is how the jury came out. He was not guilty on any of the intentional charges, but he was guilty on both the reckless charge of assault in the third degree and annoying her in a non-criminal manner, intentionally annoying her in a non-criminal manner. So now, in 5 minutes, I've just explained to you exactly what he was charged with, how they work, what's the act, is a mens rea, what the jury found, and so you know it all, right? And you even saw where I got the information from. So now let's see how accurate NBC News is in covering the story. And I think this is fascinating. Let's watch together.
And hello, everyone. I'm Kira Phillips.
And I'm Terry Miranda. We've got some breaking news. The jury in the Jonathan Majors domestic violence trial has found him guilty of 1 count of assault and 1 count of harassment, but acquitted him of another count of assaulting his former girlfriend. This comes after jurors spent 4 or 5 hours deliberating over portions of several days. And this is a case that has gotten a lot of attention. Jonathan Majors, a major rising star, and he met a crisis.
Just notice how when they're talking about, you know, the charges, they never really make it sound like it's you know what I mean? Like he's been guilty of these charges, guys. Like he's found guilty, like it's some big thing that he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they brush off the other ones he was found innocent of. Like, said he was found innocent of this. You know?
And that's why Marvel fired him, because they know how news cover it. That's
exactly. That's why at first when people were like, "Oh, should we ban Marvel?" I'm like, "Nah," because Marvel stuck by him for at least until the verdict. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when you really
no, fuck Marvel.
I'm not saying that because he did.
Go on, finish.
I was just saying, when you really break down how like minimal the charges are, like, did they really need to fire him for this?
They didn't need to fire him. That's the point. They should have had some balls and and actually tried to correct the narrative.
Yeah, and have some good PR.
Absolutely.
The guy didn't do anything. According to these charges, he didn't do anything. Like
exactly. That's why I was like, this video, the way he does it is so good, because he explains to you, like, listen, you know what I mean? Yeah, he was found guilty, but when you're talking about recklessly, meaning he didn't intend to do it, like, what are we talking about here? It's not like he intended to hurt her.
The DA was desperate, bro. That shows the DA with the fact that they even had that as a charge.
Absolutely.
it shows how desperate they were.
Absolutely, they just wanted to get him with something, right?
And,
So if they knew, hello,
no,
yeah,
go on.
If they knew they couldn't get him with the intentional stuff, well, then we'll get reckless. We could probably get that, you know. I'm pretty sure they knew that the intentional stuff wasn't gonna fly. That's why they added that reckless shit there.
And you know what? I think that there was one jury member, like one crazy feminist jury member, who was just like, no, I want to get him either way, even though there's no evidence. And probably he kept going back to the text, and they're like, the other jurors were like, oh, you know what? That text really doesn't show anything, or it doesn't have anything to do with this specific incident, so we can't use that. And they probably just got so bored of arguing with this person that they were like, oh, let's just throw them reckless.
Yeah.
That's what I think happened.
Yeah, I agree. And there was only one black juror on there, a female, and supposedly they say when they asked her, she kind of like whispered it like she wasn't really agreeing. She might have been bullied into that, you know what I mean? So that could be a possibility too.
ISIS in this, and the jury has now returned with its verdict.
And there was a lot of talk about this trial impacting his future in the movie business. Rising star within the Marvel movies. Our legal contributor, Brian Buckmeyer, has been following this from the very beginning.
Now, I'm going to pause it right here because Marvel has just fired him from like everything just now. Like they literally just fired him from everything. Check this out. So make no bones about it. Jonathan Majors' career is over. Marvel and Disney has dropped Jonathan Majors after he was convicted of assaulting his former girlfriend. So this is the Associated Press. Right after the verdict dropped, they said they're done with them. They made it very, very clear it's over for Jonathan Majors and Disney. So, you know, his role in the MCU, all that stuff is just done. He is finished.
Now, if Disney really wanted to keep him, they could have said, yeah, he was charged, but it wasn't intentional. Right, guys, remember, it's reckless. It's not intentional. You know what I mean? Which means Jonathan Majors was doing what he had to do to get his phone back, but he wasn't trying to hurt him. They could have said it that way, but they didn't.
And no, they didn't. So let's get back to the newscast.
Beginning as well. So I guess let's
go ahead.
No. I'm just going to check up something with Johnny Depp.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, talk about the charges here, Brian. Your first reaction.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of scratching my head just because I'm looking at the different charges, and let me break it down and explain. There are two different assaults here. One is intentional assault and one is reckless assault. Based on the number order that they're telling us, my guess, and please someone correct me if I'm wrong, is they're acquitting him of intentional assault, but finding him guilty of reckless assault, meaning that he just did something he should have known better, and it caused the injury of Grace Jabari. Then he's found not guilty of aggravated assault, which is to alarm, annoy, harass, or threaten someone and subject them to physical violence.
Well, it says physical injury, like you have to actually cause a physical injury for aggravated assault. So he's kind of missed that.
No.
And just so you don't think that I'm like BSing you, let me show it to you in the law. So you guys know exactly where I got this from. I got this from the New York State's website. And these are the jury instructions that the jury has to use to find a person guilty of aggravated harassment. So let's just read it real quick. This is under our law. A person is guilty of aggravated harassment in the second degree when with the intent to harass, annoy, threaten, or alarm another person, he or she strikes, shoves, kicks, or otherwise subjects another person to physical contact. So in other words, I've annoyed you, then I hit you in some way, thereby causing physical injury to such person or to a family or household member of such person. So if you do it to a family, this also says if you do it to a family member. But essentially what this is saying is that I'm harassing you and then I also cause you a physical injury. So think about this. If it's just causing you a physical injury intentionally, that's assault. If I'm harassing you and through that harassment, I cause you a physical injury, that's aggravated harassment. So that's the difference. And I don't think this commentator understands that difference. But yes, here the requirement is that you're harassing the person and intentionally causing a physical injury.
Yeah.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. So excited to announce that local recordings are
did something he should have known better, and it caused the injury of Grace Jabari. Then he's found not guilty of aggravated assault, which is to alarm, annoy, harass, or threaten someone and subject them to physical violence. But he's not guilty of that, but he is guilty of alarming and annoying Grace Jabari. To me, this sounds like we call it a King Solomon decision. They literally just split the baby and said half and half. But some of the convictions and some of the acquittals don't really make sense when you put them all together.
Well, Brian, let me try to make a little.
No, but so again, I don't think he understands it, because they obviously do make sense. They're saying he didn't intentionally harm her. He didn't intentionally cause her physical injury. So anything that requires him to intentionally cause her physical injury, he's not guilty of. As you can see here, both the not guilty verdicts came down to, did he intentionally cause a physical injury? And if you think about it, let's say for assault in the third degree, they're saying he didn't intentionally cause her the physical injury. So he can't also commit aggravated harassment, because that requires him to intentionally cause a physical injury. So that is consistent. But when it comes to the other side, they can say, well, for harassment in the second degree, he intentionally annoyed her. Okay, boom, you got that. Right, he didn't cause it. It's not aggravated harassment, but it's plain harassment. He intentionally annoyed her. And
how has harassment got to do with physical injury? I don't understand that. Harassment hasn't got anything to do with physical injury.
If you're like aggressively harassing.
No. Why would if you're harassing someone, it's a non-physical, like it's annoying or going after somebody, or you can harass someone physically, I guess, but harassment really is much more to do with the illegal.
I guess it can result in physical injury, if they're trying to get away and then they injure themselves, or maybe like they accidentally push them or something.
Possibly, but like, say I keep phoning you, right, and you're like, stop phoning me. That's harassment, right? I keep calling you, making threats, doing this kind of thing, saying, "Oh, watch your back." That's harassment. Or sexual harassment, for instance, doesn't necessarily have to lead to a physical assault either. It could be just like, "Oh, if you don't do this." Sorry, Birdman knows harassment. Trust him. Exactly, Rogue, the guy who harasses me every time I'm on this stream. But in any case, yeah, like sexual harassment would be like, "Oh, I'll give you a promotion if you give me a blowjob," but you don't actually have to get the physical act for that to be an illegal action. You know what I'm saying? There doesn't have to be the physical side or any touching or anything. You could just offer something like that, and already you've crossed the line into illegality.
Yeah.
So I don't see how harassment has necessarily to do with the physical thing. Maybe in the charges in this case, but like in general, the concept of harassment is not to do with necessarily any physical harm coming to someone.
I agree with you, but these are the charges that they put on him and found him guilty for, so I'm right there with you.
Okay.
I'm right there with you, because I don't understand it either, to be honest with you. But
then for the assault in the third degree, they say, well, he recklessly caused those injuries. He didn't intentionally do it. So there's no issue with the verdict. Now, I do agree with he said that this is a King Solomon verdict, right? In other words, it's saying, we'll split the baby. We don't think he intentionally did this, but he may have recklessly did this. That's where I think this comes down to.
Well, Brian, let me try to make a little sense. I wonder, I don't know the exact fact pattern since I wasn't in the courtroom, but couldn't you say that in the fury of what is a domestic dispute, he was reckless in his handling, in his physical handling of Jabari, and that was the reckless assault, and the harassment is he lost his temper rather than consciously went after her. Does that make sense?
No, that does make sense. He's saying exactly what the jury said. He didn't intentionally harm her physically, so that loses you the aggravated harassment, and that loses you the assault, intentional assault, because he didn't intentionally harm. He didn't intentionally hurt her. That's exactly what the jury has come to.
Makes sense?
No, because it would make sense
Well,
for
what about the
reckless
no,
and the
wait,
aggravated
pause.
harassment, because the
Yeah.
aggravated harassment is harassing someone through physical.
Wait. So again, how did what he say make sense when he says the losing the temper? How's losing your temper at someone illegal? I don't understand that. What is it? Losing your temper at someone in the process of the reckless, this reckless reckless assault? Because it can't just be illegal to lose your temper at someone.
No, I don't think it is. Of course not.
Right. So I don't get how what he said makes sense. Anyway, okay, fine. You can unpause it.
Yeah, let's go.
Physical violence. So why find him guilty of a...
No, because the aggravated harassment, as we saw with the chart earlier, and I can bring the chart back up. But as we saw at the chart, for aggravated harassment, it has to be intentional. For the recklessness that they found him guilty of, it doesn't have to be intentional. Only thing it has to be is reckless. So he's conflating the two. He's making it seem like aggravated harassment, it has to be reckless, which is not accurate. It has to actually be intentional.
Of assaulting recklessly, but not guilty of harassing someone through physical force. That's the part that I'm thinking someone just kind of said, you know what, We'll find him guilty for two, but not guilty for these two. But it could work. Someone's got to talk to the jury, I guess.
Yeah. Let's talk about the evidence, because there was clearly clashing narrative from both sides. We had video, audio, text, photos. Do we have that video? Okay, this is some of the photos that we had here of the bruises and the cuts. This is the video that I'm talking about. I mean, this was probably one of the most powerful pieces of the evidence that they played in court.
Now, I think this video is important because I think they're saying him doing that, pushing back into the car, that was the reckless act. And if she was injured when he was doing that, then that's the reckless act. Or because when you hear, I think he was claiming that she took her phone, that she took his phone. But that act of maybe trying to get the phone, that back of pushing her back in, she may have been injured there. So they're saying, okay, by her being injured when he was doing that, that's the reckless assault.
Yeah.
Right. And that also would be civil harassment. That's the non-criminal harassment, the one where he's doing that and he's not doing it and she's not intentionally trying to harm her. He's just doing that. So that's your non-criminal harassment. But also that is your criminal reckless assault, because they're saying someone else, if you do that to someone else and you keep pushing them back in the car like that, that can cause him to be injured. He should have recognized that. And that's what they found him guilty of. Again, it seems like this is what the jury has found.
Court, Brian.
Absolutely. And I was in court watching some of this video being played to the jury, and I think it was difficult for both the prosecution and the defense to really articulate this video.
You see, I'm thinking that push and this interaction is where the jury says, okay, this is him recklessly injuring her, but not intentionally. He didn't mean to hurt her here, even though he was just trying to get away.
This video in a way that really moved the jury. And I think ultimately the jury kind of took this case into their own hands. We saw that from the jury notes saying, we want all of the evidence, pretty much video, testimony, 911 calls, and they decided for themselves. For me, is this Jonathan Majors assaulting his then girlfriend, then running away? Or is this him trying to stop her from stealing, or I guess re-stealing his cell phone and getting away from her? The juxtaposition of how this was presented to the jury, I think, is what caused the deliberation to take so long.
And there's a state of mind, obviously, that the prosecution would have to prove, right? And so here they are. She has seen the spark that triggered this fight was she saw what she thought was a message from another woman on his phone. So she was trying to grab the phone. He's trying to grab it back. They're probably at the peak of emotions and anger and mutual conflict at that point. And would the jury have factored that in? In other words, we've all been in fights with people we love, and so it's not the same as a more conscious.
As Brian smiles, he's like,
I think here you can ask for, you could, again, if I was predicting the case, I would have used also like a defensive property argument. In other words, if somebody takes your property, you can take it back from them, right? You can use physical, if they take it with physical force, you can use physical force to take it back because it's still your property. So the law does allow that. So if the argument is she took his phone and he was trying to get his phone back, that would essentially give him justification for assaulting her, right? I'm trying to get my property back. And in that way, I think that would have been a better argument. I'm not sure if his lawyers made that argument or not, but that would have been an argument I made. Well, yes, even if he assaulted her, he did so to retain his property. He did so to get away. And those excuses, then the jury can hang his hat on and say, okay, yeah, if she took his property, the law allows you to use physical force to get your property back. But I'm not sure if his lawyers made that argument. I didn't watch the trial.
Yeah, so this is the difficult part for me, and this is where I was getting in trouble at home when I tried to break this down to my wife. What I didn't like about this defense is they didn't focus on what is called Penal Law 3525. It's the ability to use force to stop a larceny or theft or criminal mischief, the damage of your property. And I always go back to this analogy that I've said multiple times in ABC. And I'll use Kira, use an example. If Kira's walking down the street and someone takes her purse, the law says you're allowed to use force to take your property back. Yeah, exactly. The law doesn't say, well, your girlfriend's allowed to take your cell phone because she's allowed to check for infidelity. The law doesn't say, well, my wife's allowed or I'm allowed to take my wife's property because I need to check it for this or that. No, to me, this broke down to Grace Jabari stealing property and Jonathan Majors using force. Now, the question is it appropriate force to take back his property? But that seemed to be an argument that was missed completely in this trial. I'm not sure quite why. For the most part, they really focused on.
Go ahead.
Wow, they really fucked him over.
Yeah.
They fucked him. They fucked his whole career. He should sue them. What do they call it when a lawyer does practices the law badly, or they don't represent to the full.
You're talking about a mistrial?
No, it's not a mistrial. It's basically there's a thing that you can do if your lawyer doesn't represent you to the fullest of their ability and the fullest extent of the law. You should be able to sue them for damages, essentially. And I think he should go after this lawyer. Because if that's the case, that that's obvious, dude. Like, you don't even need to be a lawyer to know to think, oh, I should look that up. Because clearly this is a case of that. I don't know if they had proof that she'd stolen his phone. Maybe that's why they didn't use it. But did she say? Do we know if she mentioned trying to take his phone when they? So that's it. If she says she tried to take his phone, then that leaves it open to them using this particular thing, because obviously visually you cannot see that, right? From this scuffle. So if she just lied about it and said, "Oh, well, I didn't try to take his phone," or something like that, then it would be a little bit more tricky, right? But like, given the fact that she admits trying to take his phone, then what are we talking about here? This guy should have been completely acquitted, and it's the lawyer's fault. I was actually not blaming the lawyer so much. I was thinking it's just the fucking jury.
Yeah, no, the lawyer did a poor job, especially that closing statement. That was dirt.
I don't know what the closing statement was. What
instead of saying something that could have helped them out, like she just like was saying shit like, "Please free Jonathan Majors." Just like, holy fuck! It's like this is like some fucking lawyer on Twitter.
Save him from this nightmare kind of thing.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I blame her.
Railroaded.
But I've blamed her from the start, right? Because when those text messages and everything came out before the trial, those were sealed. And the judge pretty much said that, if you ask certain questions or go down a certain line, they're gonna be able to, use stuff as evidence. And sure enough, she went down that path. She went down that path, and she was the one that gave them the opportunity to use that stuff. So 100%, I think she was bad. And like I said the other night on I think it was Chill's channel, I said, yeah, she probably a Hollywood plant, man. You know what I mean?
But you know what? To be fair, though, the jury still shouldn't have found him guilty. They should have looked at that and been like,
I agree.
there's nothing here. Because even with all of that, right, like that they should have used that argument, which they clearly should have. She's still holding on to him, even when he's trying to push her in the car. She's holding on to him, so she's injuring herself. It's not him injuring her. If I'm trying to like get away from you, and you're holding on to me, how are you not like that's a mutual? At best, it's a mutual assault. At very best, that's a mutual assault. And I know it's about she was injured in the course of it, and that's what the distinction is. He wasn't injured, which we don't know, by the way. They should have taken photographs.
Actually, he was injured.
Was he injured?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
they should have taken photographs of the injuries and everything.
They showed that he had scratches on his arm and a scratch on his face.
Unbelievable.
Exactly.
So yeah, even still, the jury shouldn't have found him guilty. Even with all that said, the bad lawyering, and it's a case that doesn't even need fucking litigation.
But guess what, nerd man? The jury was white except for one black person.
You know what? I know exactly what happened, bro. I know exactly what happened. I think there was 3 sensible white guys and a sensible black woman juror and 1 argumentative fucking woman, dude. Like or maybe even a man, maybe even a dude. It could have been a male feminist.
Who were like the loudest speakers there, who then the other ones were like they didn't want to like get into so many fights, so they're just like, fine, we'll just agree if we'll give him these smaller charges.
Yeah, straight up facts, man. It was either 1 or 2 of them.
Yep.
Like some male feminist or some bullshit. Eats
he did it.
Vegan. Yeah.
But when you see this, it's like he was railroaded. You know what I mean? Like there's no denying it. And that's why I'm like, for Marvel to have fired him over this shit.
Marvel's is full of shit, dude. Like even the news is like, even they can't even try and spin this like into the usual kind of like, you know what I mean, aggressive black dude narrative. Even they can't do it.
Exactly. Let's watch the rest.
That these injuries actually occurred in that vehicle when Grace Jabari then went off drinking with these new friends that she saw, that she supposedly bumped into a wall, supposedly bounced her head off of the DJ booth, was smoking with a cigarette. Was her finger really broken? Was her ear really scratched? That's where this case really focused. It didn't focus on, is any person justified of using force to take back their property?
Now that's interesting because and this shows you about legal tactics. I think he's, where he was totally wrong in the first part. I think he's totally right here. Legal tactics matter. And I think in this particular case, the tactic of just trying to make him look totally innocent, like, yeah, he didn't do anything wrong. He was such a good boy. He didn't injure her at all. Look, she wasn't injured all this part. They didn't also argue for the alternative. Well, even if he did injure her in that, taking the phone back and all that stuff, he was justified in doing it. So I think if that's the case, I think his lawyers messed up by didn't giving the jury that out. Because if he's saying I didn't do it and they believe he did, and he hasn't given them any out to say, okay, well, even if he did, he was justified, then this is the only decision that you can come to. So I think, so this is what sometimes, I'm going to say bad lawyering, but this sometimes what happens when lawyers, they're trying to please their clients because they're trying to say, well, he was totally innocent, but forgot to argue in the alternative and say, well, but just in case they believe that she may have been injured in that car, we need to give them an explanation to say, well, even if that's true, he still should be found not guilty. And I think exactly what he's saying here is that, yes, she stole his property. And if she stole his property, then he's justified in obtaining his property back. Now, that also gives you now the argument of how much force can you use and that type of thing. And I think that makes the rest of these arguments a little tighter. But that at least gives you a bite at that apple to say, okay, well, if he's getting his property back, the law allows him to use force.
So Majors didn't testify in his own defense, right?
That's correct. He did not testify in this case.
So,
Cole, are you here?
He was there.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was looking at your messages.
Oh.
I thought maybe you were blocked.
Oh.
You said you were blocked. Okay,
wait, where?
does that. In the private chat.
No, I think I was talking about ad blocker.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
So do you think that helped or hurt him?
Hindsight's always 20/20. So you look at it now and you're like, maybe it hurt him. I think the difficulty in him testifying was that the evidence that came in was so strong that, for lack of a better term, this was a toxic relationship. This was a man who believed he was, as his own words, a great man, and that he needed a great woman similar to like that of Michelle Obama or Coretta Scott King, and through the prosecution's eyes or their lens was manipulating Grace Jabari to be someone else through verbal and emotional abuse, and that this crescendo of verbal and emotional abuse led to the physical abuse that is this case. And if Jonathan Majors took the stand, he would have had to answer for each and every one of those instances of verbal and emotional abuse. And I think that would have been very damning for him, not just in a criminal setting, but also in a PR setting, because he's got to have a life after this. So I think strategically it makes sense for him not to testify. But I think on another sense, him testifying to what happened in that vehicle, saying, I was just trying to get my phone back. This was not a form of manipulation. This wasn't a form of abuse. This was someone took my property and I tried to take it back with as little force or little harm as possible, and she wasn't injured when I left. I think that could have been helpful as well.
I think he's right. I think that was a missed opportunity. And I do think letting in some of the stuff that the judge allegedly let in, I think could be reversible error, but we'll see, because I'm assuming they'll appeal. But at the end of the day, I think this is the confluence, or the two sides, two things coming together. I think his attorneys, unfortunately, put together a bad defense in terms of, it's kind of like we want to make him look like the angel, but the jury didn't buy that, and by them not buying that, you put all your eggs in that basket. You didn't give them a way to get him out of it by saying, well, he was also trying to retrieve his own property. And if he injured her in doing that, but he's still justified under the law, that gives
I think they still would have found him guilty.
So,
probably.
Again,
I'm not even being
this hardcore legal breakdown, because
you can stop it there.
I'm not trying to be cynical, but I still think they would have found him guilty, even with that argument. They should have brought the argument up anyway, clearly. But this is that video. I can't get around how you can find someone. What didn't they buy? How would he have recklessly injured her by trying to push her off of himself? How is that reckless? What else could he have done?
Exactly.
Just let's go over it. What could he have done? I mean, the only thing that I can kind of say is kind of weird is him trying to push her into the car. Like she's going to stay in the car. Because clearly she wasn't going to stay in the car. So the only thing he could have done, I think that what I would have done, although it may have made me look more innocent, would have more likely led to injury to her than what he did. Because I would have just yanked her off me and just started running.
Facts.
But if I yank her off me and start running, she could, easily just fall. I mean, I've actually done it to my girlfriend, which is funny, because she's always grabbing me, and I'm always like kind of like pulling up, not in an argumentative sense, but like just
playing around,
just like she's a hugger and she's a whatever, and I'm like sometimes I'm just not in the middle, I'm like like just just leave me alone or whatever. And she's fell, like I'm like I have had to catch her or something like that because like she's like fallen or something. And I'm just saying, like, if you do that in the street, like I haven't done that in the street, obviously. This has just been like at home or whatever. But like if you do that in the street, she could fall and like something could hit her, car or whatever. I don't know, like a number of things could happen, or she could just fall and like hit her head, or something crazy could happen. So I don't like. I just can't get around that video. Like for me, as evidence, that's it. That's innocence. That's why I made that video, because I was like, okay, this case is over. I didn't even think about it. I was like, clearly the case is over, right? Like I can even make jokes about it because like the guy's just been found innocent. There's no way around that video. If what they're talking about, if the abuse they're talking about is narrowed to that specific event, the case is done.
Absolutely. I agree. But unfortunately, no one else did, and he was ended up found guilty. So
yeah, no, but it just doesn't. I can't get my head around it. That's why I think they would have found him guilty anyway.
Me too.
Someone in there was a hardliner. You know what I'm saying?
Or they were paid off to find him guilty.
Either paid off or they're just a hardliner, like some just zealot for the cause. Clearly, there were some sensible people in there, in the jury. I'm not trying to like label everyone like that. There was clearly some sensible people, because if the majority of them weren't sensible, then you wouldn't have even got the reckless.
Yeah.
You would have got like aggravated or some crazy shit like that. But like clearly there was how many was there? 6 jurors? I reckon there was at least 4 were on the level and probably were like, we shouldn't charge this guy with anything. Yeah. And there was like one or two hold up.
No. Yep, like fucking 12 angry men.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyways, guys, we've been going for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I think we should go bounce. Yeah.
It was fun. Shout out your channel, Nerdman.
My channel is Hot Takes Tuesdays. I do stuff on it sometimes, but not as much anymore. So nothing really crazy to shout out, to be honest.
And you, Cole, where can they find you?
Well, yeah, just
in a
have it below
dumpster
there.
in fucking Newark.
Yeah, just have the handle there. Every social media platform and YouTube, just same username down below there. So, yeah.
Well, the prostitutes he kills anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Warren's getting a little slow on the job recently. I've been needing to pick up the slack for him.
The black ones. I am big of
hasn't Warren jumped out a window yet with
Yeah, no, he's back in Chinatown again.
I am Big of Ford Entertainment, guys. Merry Christmas and all of that to you. Hope you enjoyed Christmas Eve and Christmas tomorrow. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.
Bye.